Hey, what up, brother? The deal? How's it going, man? Can you hear me? Just hear my boys finally left. I love my kids, but it's a lot when the boys are in the weekend. I got to deal with all eight kiddos. So I have them for now from students of school from Saturday night till Tuesday night. So yeah, they just left like I don't know half an hour ago. I was working on my extras a laptop, so I fully refurbished this. I remember computer questions. What up, this good mama? How you doing? How's it going, miss? How's your night? How's the week coming along? What's up, miss? How you doing? You been? How's your week? How's your cooking coming along? That cooking therapy? but um, but yeah, I'll tell you once again, computer questions. I got you. I actually purchased a laptop, so between her, it's already over. So I just keep home best as right. So co-parenting, best as, and so she hit me about some laptops, and I told her, bang with the bucket this one, and I'll just refurbish it. And so once again, quick computer question, Microsoft, Apple, I got you. Computers is nothing. It's easy. I promise you that. I could teach anybody in the world. It's real easy. I'm just trying to relax. Oh yeah, I hear that. Like my little boys, the squad just left like half hour, 40 minutes ago. So I can breathe now. So tomorrow's like the markets aren't happening tomorrow for Seattle, the farmer market, because it's behind Seattle like 92, 93, which is death for Seattle. They're not built for the heat. And then all the trees, so all humidity is be high and be like 100, change. So wings of the market's a little break. So I got to play catch up and May tomorrow, clean my room. So the whole house in reality because the kids demolished it. So cooking all the time. No, hey, that's marvelous that you do that. Like cooking therapy. Like me honestly was, woke up like great jazz. I treat everything as therapy, everything. I love, Seattle's beautiful. That's my real home. So I'm from Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley, which is 3 hours east from Seattle itself. But I was born and raised here, but I was in Seattle for 12 years of my life. And I love Seattle. Like that's my people, my squad. Like hello-minded, vibing. Like for me personally, the farmer markets, in general in Seattle, like, it's all, the south side of Seattle a little rough for sure, but on the north side, west side, it's chill, man. It's love. Like, I love the open-mindedness. Like at the markets, like my regulars, I've been doing it for 7 seasons with my pops. So I'm like the produce guy. Great music. Oh, yeah, no, it's my non-music list. But hey, what up, Coach Shoes? How you doing, miss? But so like my regular customers, so I'm the produce guy, so fruit and veg is my ish. And then I'm the computer guy, so they bring the computers, older ones, etc., refurbish them, mod them up, etc. And then counselor, talk about my ink, etc. So on September 7th, I'm getting more ink done. So I sound crazy now, but like I went through my little phase last year was, my dead and my life and dead phase. So AKO, I fell back, went through my healing, uh, awakening, and now woke phase. So it sounds crazy, but I kind of figured out my side. So that's what I have on my ink. So that's why I have my ex's name. When she did her Jada entanglement, I call her premeditated. So 90% of her choice in life, be good or bad, is premeditated. So, and then, I let her go in 88 days thanks to my 10 amps. That's why I have 10 amps, my light workers. So I got very blessed with them because, like I tell people, nobody can fix nobody in the world. We can hold your hand, guide you, show you, heal you, but we can't fix you. You can't fix yourself because your head's your best friend and your worst enemy. And that's why rap artist named NF, the letter NF, Nora Frank. I honestly don't know what it stands for. A lot of you don't even. I don't know what it even stands for, but I have to Google that. Let's Google "You to your best friend." Anyways, his music's beautiful. The only downfall, well, for me, it's beautiful now to speak. But if you go through breakups, depression, oh no, he's not the guy to listen to. He will have your feelings bad, 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 bad. So, but he had a song. Well, all this once again, all things to me is beautiful because once you woke, like you figured out life and you blessed every which way, And now I hold all the M's. I hold your hand, guide you. I say things very easily with no choke or nothing behind it because I'm over it. No, you feel like I say it all, that's why I say things easy. I why people, etc. So they had a song called Mansion. By the way, I blocked 60 trolls today. They hate my shoes. No, but here's the kicker. So, that's cool. Hey, Tisha was definitely, that's awesome what you did. High five, pound it, blow it up. And me, honestly, once again, like everybody has their own healing process, the awakening process, they eventually become woke, right? That's the idea. So everybody has to deal, everybody has their own way to deal with trolls. Me, honestly, everything for me, honestly, like I use technology correctly on my phone, your phone, anybody's phone. They always hit the truth. 1,000 was definitely in that note. But on my notes, like I tell people, like if you repeat a lot or similar, comments. You make your comments on people, your personal TikToks or people's TikTok, your followers, quote unquote, etc. Like if you say it a lot, just use your phone correctly. Go to your notes, copy, whatever. Remember, I believe it's like 100 characters that TikTok allows per comment. So if you say it a lot, just copy and paste it before you comment it, and then go to your notes, paste it there. And like what I do, I have like my TikTok folder, and I have them all in order. So me personally, like if I see a person on TikTok going through a breakup, right? They're trying to figure out, why me again, etc. It didn't sound wild when I say this, but I have like 27 comments all in order from 127, and I just drop it on them. Like I know on their side it's like notifications. They're gonna get 27 notifications. So I do that to get their attention. I tell people I want to stab in your heart to get your attention, because I'm pretty harsh. Like, but you need to hear it, So, what up, Julie Beeman? How you doing, miss? How's it going? Or ¿cómo estás? You are a diva advocate. If at all, too, you are phenomenal to do that. Oh yeah, diva domestic violence, no fun. Me personally, like I have on my personal record, I got a DV misdemeanor 4th degree with my first baby moms. Which in reality, now that I know what I know, I should, once again, if you don't know anything about Emerson Narks, the past we cannot fix. It's been written, right? So with that said, I was prevented her from going out to the door because she was drunk. She was like, I've always been the cool, calm, chill person. Like, for example, like anyone who reads me, they would see my exes, they'd be like, you like females that whoop your ass, right? You like people that party and kick it, like, why you like opposites? And I'll be like, oh, well, opposites attract, but now I know why, because we think that we can fix them. And that's why we have attract the wrong people, So with that said, like there was a night that she got lit, etc. And here's the kicker. But now that I know what I know, because everything falls in place as you figure life out. You go through your week and become woke. And now I know what she did. So basically, I have the phone social media third party, right? So this is 2020 relationships. Kryptonite is phone social media third party. If you worry about this phone, sorry to tell you, but it's honest truth. Your relationship's over. But if you want to try to work it out, go for it. Because this phone, that was me bugging you. It's always gonna be stressing you. And how do you know that they have more phones in their vehicles, at work, at their buddy's house? So why do you want to play, Sherlock Holmes? That makes no sense at all. But we do it. We do it most definitely. I haven't done that. I've never cared for never. I don't use the word. I haven't ever cared for the phone at all. Like I lost both my exes, both the same way. Phone, so she met the party. J-Dog entanglement, quote unquote cheating. The nice way to say cheating. But anyways, so like she got drunk, right? So she came home. This is when my two older daughters, they were young. I don't know, maybe like 7 years old. This is 08, 09. So I didn't want her to leave because there was a house party like literally next door. Cause we live in a townhome complex in Linwood, Washington. And she could barely walk, right? She came home crying because, once remember, narcissists, what are they? Attention whores. They love the attention. They need attention. Without attention, they don't make it, and they become bitter. So since how crazy. So she went there, right? And in Seattle, the north side, it's more like white Asian Marucha turf. Like I call them squares. Like squares all day. But they chill people, man. Open-minded. Like vibing every which way. So she thought like she can go there and be like center attention. They need attention, positive or negative. Oh yeah, 1,000 most definitely. So she came back crying. She's all drunk, but crying and saying that nobody paid attention. I was like, yo, this is a white turf, man. Like this ain't the south side of the hood, etc. Like you would make a presence there, but no one cares about that. Everyone in the north side just vibing and chilling, man. So with that said, she was just crying and she was getting mad, and then she wanted to go back. I'm like, dude, you can barely walk. That's why I don't talk to trolls directly ever. Oh no, wait, most definitely, to each someone that I love talking to them. But like the only time I block me personally as an individual, the only time I block a troll when they get racial. I'm an N-word and you call me wetback instead of hurt my feelings. But before I block them, I have shit out. I'm gonna stab in the heart a little bit. So obviously you're a miserable life. So you're only one things in this world. Either you're a narcissist and you're doing your job. You're trying to amp me up, etc. So with that said, keep doing good. Stay positive. And remember, I'm gonna stab in the heart. You can never be fixed. Not even God can fix you because you're the devil's disciple. And then I'll block them. And I go, that or you're a church lost with narcissist traits. You don't know what you are yet, but it's cool. I'll still block you, but remember that. MC Narc, study that. To make your life a lot easier, study those two small, big words. And then I'll block them. Other than that, I love trolls. Like I just, like me, there was, actually once a day, there was a comment was saying, that's why I don't touch trolls, blah, blah. Not in real ways. Try to catch everybody. I'm new to this world, really new. Oh, no, yeah, no, it's, hey, brother, it's Narcs, like, tell people, IG ain't talking about it, Facebook ain't talking about it, Twitter ain't talking about it, Snap ain't talking about it, TikTok all day, every day. Matter of fact, I'm going to add a TikTok on here because I take lessons from them as teaching opportunity. Oh yeah, missed 1,000, pound it, blow it up. Well said. That's why my belief is that's where you get to test yourself as an individual as far as how you hold them with your head. Like remember, their job is to trigger you. That a narcissist, give them their props. They're beasts at what they do. But once you figure them out, they're nothing. You become their kryptonite. Like I tell everybody, I'm woke, so I'm narc's kryptonite. I discard them all 1,000. But before I discard, I tell them, hey, this is how you function. If you are one, but remember, I don't know. I'm gonna assume you are. But with that said, I'm gonna tell you, check out. This is the way you function. And God, to stab him in the heart. Actually, there's a young kid on here. Well, I can't say young. He's probably my age or maybe a little older than I am. His story is pretty wild. His story is like a toss up. I'm always studying. Most definitely. So he, don't quote me when I say that. I believe he has 8 kids, or don't quote me. It's either 8 kids or 9 kids, 8 baby moms, something like that. But like he has a rough life. He had no parents in the system. He had like a real rough life, and that's why. With that said, like I told him, check out. From the outside looking in, like you're questioning yourself as an individual, which is that's a positive, right? So you question yourself because you don't even know if you're a narcissist. You're on TikTok, you see all the narc talk, etc. You're like, damn, I'm fucking up. I discard people. I'm body hopping and crazy, like you're saying, right? So potentially you could be a narcissist, but with that said, like I have to get to know you or do more one-on-one with you, chop it up with you. But with that said, if you're a narcissist, I'm stabbing the heart. You can't be fixed. I didn't make the rules up. Adam and Eve did. That's their, they started this war. So with that said, God can't fix you because why? You're the devil's disciple. Because God and the devil have a contract, and God can only say so much. That's why, quote unquote, the devil, aka narcissist, his disciples running the world since day one. God can only like tell people. It's gonna sound harsh, people that if you're really a religious person, born and raised a Catholic, but I'm very open-minded, so I tell people, God can't even fix you. It's gonna sound wild, but that's why you have God on the side, the little angel, the little devil, because always in your ear. And that's why I say 9% of your choices are premeditated. That's why the means premeditated. You know what you're about to do. 10% is for the imps that are going with a narcissist trait when they rage out, when they don't care. You just lash out, you hit somebody, reactive abuse, quote unquote, because why? You built up, you saved it, now you popped off, and boom, now you're hitting somebody. And that one little small big mistake in front of the whole world, you're the devil. You're a narcissist. Because why? That's your first transaction you did that's bad, quote unquote, right? And now everyone's mopping your ass up, but you're actually with a narcissist or traditional last name with a high narcissist traits. Now, but they do it all the time, right? But they use my first mistake, correct? And now, you're supposed to be the angel, like, nah, that's why we have to watch your environments, because if not, you're going to build up, and then what happens? You pop off. And now you're like the bad person, quote unquote. But yeah, so once again, but back to trolls real fast. Like I told that person, I tell him, they're saying like, made a comment, and I was like, yo, like, because this new TikTok there, she's just making a positive, her first TikTok, very positive, right? And she dropped it. It was cool. It was really nice, really good. But he made his negative comment talking about, if I was, it's pretty harsh, like saying, if I was you, I'd talk to God and, have him fix my face type of thing. And I was like, well, if you're being said, I'm going to stab you in the heart a little bit. Either you're a narcissist, 1,000, that's your job, or you're traditional last name, traditional last name with higher narcissist traits. And, he's like, no, I'm just being in general. Like, well, once again, I don't know you're an individual, so I'm going to just have you study 2 words. 2 small, big words. Emperor the narcissist. That's all you have in this world. And he's like, well, I don't believe in that. Cool. Good or bad, positive or negative. What's the other one? Good or bad, positive, negative. There's another one I always forget. I'm bad with keeping stuff in my head. I usually write things down. But anyways, like I told him, that's all you have in this world. You don't have to use religion. Don't use marks. Positive, negative, good or bad. Right? Oh, that's what it is. Right or wrong. I go, it's still going to come out to M's and Narc at the very end of the day. And once again, you don't have to use God or devil. You don't have to use that, but it's always going to be positive, negative. Squares and circles, M's and Narcs. Whatever analogy you want to use in this world, like, are you a good person or you're a bad person? If you're bad, are you bad because you're bored, or are you bad because you're just naturally, you're naturally like that, Bro, there's so much I need to learn about narcissists. Oh, no, I got you. No, hey, no. I'm bad with names. Like this girl, Mama, she's a beast. Follow her. She gets down with definitely. She does the whole narc talk. And I bounce around, but there's the best platform to learn about this whole narc talk. That's how me purposely I got on my ink to call the whole world. The idea by the end of the year, I'm going to have people call me crazy locally here on TikTok. Is squares and circles, M's and Narcs. And I would say in my comments, M's and Narcs, that, yo, by the end of the year, you will call me crazy because my inks, my unique 1,000. So nobody in the world has it. So I do it to get your attention. So when I'm at like the farm market in Seattle, wise, what do? People see my ink, they're like, "What's up with the ink?" I got fresh ink, and they see all my hashtags, and I was like, "Yeah, that's this to get your attention." And that's it. It's the answer to life relationship why we suffer. I'm just trying to make it simplify it best as so you understand where you're coming from. But yeah, no, it's but if you're young, I'm 40 now. I learned about this the fullest crash course last year at 39 years old. I was 18 at heart, but I tell people, yo, if you're younger than I, you blessed because we talking and vibing, especially anyone wants to sit, DM me, etc., video chat, call you, yo, you ahead of the game. I talk to hella people worldwide because why? It's a lot to take at once, but I try to do crash course, simplify it best as I can for you, so you don't get too lost because there's a lot of people, they have their own terminology most definitely, and you can potentially get lost because they use these big words, and I just try to use small words, etc. Like for example, on the here wise, you will hear about the dark empath, which is basically in my category, I lost empath. But then the categories I created, you have a traditional one, which is basically a traditional amp is like the ones that you still have your V card, right? And then you're quote unquote waiting for the right one, and from there wise you save it. You save the V card. Like me, I was almost 21 years old. Hey, how you doing? Needing place? How's it going? How's your night going? But how's the family? How's your health? But anyway, so like I had my V card when I was 21 years old, which I gotta do TikToks about the V card because that's what you have to be very, very cautious. Here on TikTok, another platform, but I've seen TikTok, males don't really say too much, but females, they're like, yo, I got my V card. Religious, whatever, Christian, Catholic, Buddhist, I don't care what they are. And they'll be, why is this chat so quiet? Oh, am I quiet? Let me know. If you can hear me, not hear me, talk to me, guys, because I'm using a different headset. Usually I use if not, I'll unplug this one, I use my other mic. So this one doesn't have no volume on this puppy. So I have a volume, but only for my laptop. What's a V card? Never mind. All right. V card virgin. So like for example, like me, I was almost 21 years old, so I was quote unquote saving for the right one, quote unquote. And I lost it to a narcissist. You not okay, vale, but thanks, hermano. Yeah, so quote unquote I was saving for the right one, and I lost it to a narcissist, not knowing. Once again, not even knowing. I think the person may mean why there's only so if you're here when you're so wise and you're I'm a little person. Oh, on that note, I'm a little person. Thanks for all the likes, etc. Thanks guys. But I'm a little person. I'm not no. When I say I'm not saying no disrespect for anybody. Not at all. So I don't. If I want to become quote unquote famous on TikTok, I will sit on Narc Talk. Not rudely when I say that. You already have a lot of Narc Talk creators on here. And me personally, I think I sound wild when I say this. Like, narcissists, yes, worry about it, but here's the kicker. They're all robotic. They all do the exact same shit. Every single one of them. And the cherry on top, they can't ever be fixed. Ever be fixed. In your arena, I am voice texting, LOL. Oh, no, you good, man. Thank you. No, you good. It's totally me. You said not to call you miss. Oop. So I apologize. Anyways, I apologize. I think I unplugged you guys. But that's the reason why I don't sit on Narc Talk. Now I teach you about us. Like a narcissist will destroy you, yes. And that shit that hurt you, yes. But here's the kicker that no one really focuses on. Sorry guys, abusing you guys, domestic violence. But with that said, worry about us. Remember, everybody in the world has narcissist traits, not knowing. Everybody does. So that's why I say tradition her last stems with narcissist traits. You're not knowing. We can do the exact same shit a narcissist can. We could love bomb, gaslight, sell you that fake romantic love story. We do the body hopping, the Jada August entanglement, verbally abusive, and the cherry on top, physically abusive. All narcissist traits. You're not a narcissist. You just have narcissist traits, not knowing. And that's why I tell people think about it. Some people they'll be out here they'll be like, that's not true. I'm like, so you've never stole, you've never bad talked nobody, you never with the click talking shit about somebody else. Tell me that. I want to hear that from your mouth. So you're basically an angel. Which, don't get me wrong, there are some people that are there. That's the traditional amps. The ones that start the V card, they're pure as fuck. That's why I told one female out here, I was like, yo, hold on, as long as you can, but this is the right person. I'm talking to you, right? Don't know you from Adams. So hold on as long as you can, but it's the right person. Studied by Emerson Arch. She's like, oh, well, God will guide me. I'm like, yes, traditional answer, but God can only do so much. She's like, that's not true. I'm like, I'm just forewarning you, man. I'm just letting you know. If you lose it like I lost, like a lot of it did to the narcissist, you're going to get mopped up and be trauma bonded for a very long time. It could be shit, 10, 20, 30, 40. There's people out here 40, 50 years and they're barely figuring about Emerson Narcs. And they're like, shit. What do they expect? 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. But once again, why? It's a generational cycle. If your parents didn't teach you about Emerson Narcs, are flawed. Schools did not teach you about Emerson Narcs, are flawed. TikTok teaches you about Emerson Narcs. Now you know what's going on. Doesn't matter what age you are. Now you vibing. Learn. Soak the shit in. Communication, what? Comprehension. A lot of people communicate. They don't soak it in. Like, keep pushing. You know? That's why me personally, once again, I'm a little guy because I don't no respect when I say that. I do not say narcissist talk at all. Yo, you want to die hard? Die from empath. Yo, my ex, like, I believe she was. Cause remember, narcissists have all the. I just described to get love bomb, gaslight. My ex did the same thing when she was doing the J-Dog entanglement. She was telling me like, and once again, when I tell my story, I'm just telling a story. So to help others and guide others, I'm not knocking on my ex at all. I tell yo, I love you for leaving me, oxymoron. And she's like, yo, you crazy? I'm like, it's an oxymoron. Like, I needed to die to figure this out. I don't, I told her I forgive you. Obviously not forget. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I don't hold a grudge against you. Not you nor you do. At all. Prayers to you, most definitely. Like, my belief is this: you gotta fall back, but you did what you did, and it's the ball's rolling. I go, logically speaking, wise, all the odds are against you. You're not supposed to go body hopping. You're not supposed. You cannot. Nobody in the world can fix himself with the body band side. Nobody. You can try. We all tried. And when you find face, then what? When you cheat, then what? Or if you're like, for example, if you're doing good, but let's say you're still going through your situation, you still haven't let your past go, you still haven't let and the toxic traits are coming out from your previous relationships, which you haven't overcome, then what? Either you push your new partner away or you get up and leave. Like, like, why you hear that comment like, oh, they're too good for me. They deserve better. I gotta get out of here. So why did you get in this situation for? Hey, Jessica, Marta, how you doing, miss? Why'd you get in the situation for? That's why on TikTok, when they say her people, they say Emerson Narcs. That's traditional. That's Emerson Narcs is the true recipe to a toxic relationship. What I miss, how you doing? How's it going? Oh, welcome to the live. Welcome to, mad love to you, my respect for the follow, etc. Always 1,000. But what I say when I say her people, that's us M's, us squares, traditional lost M's with narcissist traits. When I say it sounds kind of harsh and it's like highly impossible type of shit, but like tell people, yo, what I did, like for example, before my ex and I we spoke, like it was 7 years of bitterness, 7 years of toxic relationship. What we have blessed is our boys, 5 boys, four by blood between us and my stepson, our stepson, etc. So with that said, that's the blessing, right? So remember, and when kids are involved in the relationship, toxic relationship, Emerson Narcs, I don't give a shit, square the circle, Emerson Narcs 1,000 or square the squares, hurt people with hurt people. The two victims are the kiddos. Real shit with talk are the kiddos because why? They're seeing all that toxic negative shit in front of them. And that's why they're stuck in the generational cycle and so on and so on, etc. That's why one of us has to break it. Eventually, that's the idea, to break the generational cycle, to understand what's going on in this narc war and this world. Like, you got, money's cool, lavish cool, all that cosmetic entertainment bullshit is cool. Yeah, that's all it is entertainment. And then they think it's okay. Most definitely. What's up? How you been? Hey, Lavender, how's it going? Doing good? Yourself? How's your health? But yeah, no, most definitely. That's why I tell people, like, so, like my situation, right? So here's the kick of my situation. Last year, May 3rd, 2020, actually I have it on here. So we started on April 8th of 2013, and we ended on May 3rd, 2020. That's when I died. So I take, Triple X Extension, his analogy. So if you don't believe me, you can watch it on YouTube. Type in Triple X, I'm dead, I'm alive, but dead. So that analogy is beautiful because think about it. When you die, you die. So probably for 10 minutes, you can see here, it doesn't matter. You're dead, right? I was going to ask you about your story. Oh, yeah, for sure. My story? Sure. So I'm saying what I'm saying today as we speak because last year, my ex is speaking, which I believe at the time was a narcissist, but no, she's a hurt empath. The category I created. So with that said, on May 3rd, 2020, this doesn't sound wild. Once again, I have nothing against her at all. Matter of fact, she was there a minute ago. We're doing co-parenting best as, and she thinks I'm crazy with my ink, but it's cool. I tell you, I had to die, man. That's why I tell people, when you can let your ex go 1,000, not 800, 500, no, 1,000. A lot of people on TikTok, they'll be like, I'm over my ex. And me, I'm the referee. I'm a 2020 up. I'm woke. So I'm going to ask you, okay, so you said you woke, right? You're good. You're blessed. You're over them. So If you saw your ex today as we speak, I don't care if it's 1, 2, 20 years later, right? You saw him face to face, nose to nose. How would you do? Would you choke up, get knots in your stomach, flashbacks about the past? And here's the cherry top. Can you tell him verbally, I love you for leaving me? That's my oxymoron. I don't got it yet, but I'm going to get on my collarbone. So I actually have I got some ink here. It's basically telling it to answer life relationship. And that's the reason why I got my ink to call everybody out. I call Amps and Arcs, everybody out every which way. Good question. Yeah, no, for sure, Jessica. I don't know if you say good question or got a question. But once again, yeah, I love questions. I will get knocks in my stomach. Oh yeah, no. See, so the reason why you get knocks in your stomach is because that's especially when you do with your ex, if you still dealing with them as you speak, it's because why you haven't let them go. You for sure you have the bitterness towards them and potentially hatred, which is narcissist traits, but you're not a narcissist. Why? Because you got done dirty, and it's very very unfair. And they leave you with what? You don't get their closure. So a narcissist won't ever give you closure at all. It's highly impossible. They don't give a shit about you. But remember, given their pops, they're fucking beasts at what they do. But the downfall. When I say not just some, they're all robotic. Traditional law stamps can do the same shit, but they do it differently. Wise, because they want to admit they cheated. Like my ex, she's like you said. I mean, what's wrong with saying you cheated? I could have done it better. What's wrong with saying verbally, yo, I cheated? I go, I'm saying it for you. What can you say? I cheated. And she's like, well, I never thought. And I told you, I taught you that. Don't use the word never. I'm never going to cheat. You jinx yourself. Whatever you say, never. I'm never going to cheat. I'm never going to drink. I'm never going to hit you. Whatever the hell, never going to use. It's a jinx. It's logic. I didn't create it. If you don't believe me, say whatever. I'm never going to whatever. And when you do it, think of me. I'm like, damn, he was right. Say, I won't ever. I'll avoid. I'll stop. I won't. Don't use the word never. Because whatever you're never going to do, you're going to do. I promise you that. I'm an imp that dealt with narcs. Oh, yeah, no. That's what I have, right here. Squares are impetus. So I have, it's hard to see. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a love, full heart, circle narcissist. So I have, like, broken heart, because narcissists, they cannot love, they can only like. That's why they lust. They don't know how to make love. That's why I call them emotional DTFs, because they'll give it to you only when they need to at the very beginning. And then when they feel you pulling away, they'll smash you again. Like they did at the beginning, and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, finally they give it to me. 3 years later, 10 years later, like they were at the beginning. That's why it's lust. They lead you on. A traditional last step, what are we? Lovers, healers, and overthinkers, right? So we love our TLC 1,000. We are the right person behind the side. Yo, porn star like banging like bunnies. Beautifully. Because what are we doing? We're becoming one, as one. That's why we give a shit when we do TLC. Because, especially with the right partner, yo, you blessed. But that's the reason why traditional last step with narcissist traits, etc., you got to be very cautious, because why? Remember. So when I say this is the categories I created. Traditional heard last stems. The definition you hear on TikTok is lovers, healers, and overthinkers. Why do they marry if they can't love? They do it for the show. Remember, all narcs are the best Oscar nominee actors in the world. They, in their heads, they feel like movies. They got to be the movie stars. They're attention whores. They have to be the center of attention of everything. House party, block parties, barbecues, whatever. Jobs. They always got to be them. Because why? In their head, it's a fucking movie. Well, I never thought it like, oh, miss, I got you 1,000. Once again, like, on the Narc Talk here on TikTok, everyone speak, I'm not saying rudely, I can't say everyone, a lot of them speak traditional answers, traditional ways. That's why I tell people, you want to become famous on TikTok? Study all the Narc Talk. Take all the shit word for word, say the same shit. All the traditional last stems going through it as we speak today, you'll have a zillion followers. You'll blow up crazy, especially if you're a female. Female support females 1,000. No, it's when I say that. That's why I'm a little guy. I speak differently because I do not say a narcissist. I will tell you how they function, but not worry about us. I tell you, a narcissist destroy you. Imagine getting destroyed by a quote unquote empath, a quote unquote good person. That's the ones that hurt more. Like my first baby mom, narcissist. I died hard, and that was my most pain. And then when I lost my brother, oh shit, that was like 5 times fold was my narcissist. And then my ex recently last year, 10 times fold. I thought when I lost my brother, like there's the most pain I can feel in the world. There's no way I can feel worse than this. Oh, hell no. No. Because I love my brother, but when he passed. When a person passes, basically close to you, die and it hurts, right? But they're dead. They can't ever speak to you verbally. Now deal with the empath next to you. Especially when you do co-parenting. Oh, you got to say, keep it positive, best ass humble without getting bitterness towards them, hatred towards them, which is narcissist traits. Remember, M's are positive, not negative, but we have negative in us because why? We don't know what we are. Once they release you, do you think they try to come back? Oh yeah, so narcissists will. Oh yeah, 1,000. They will. And what it is, the reason why they want to come back is either they want to test you. Remember, it's a test. But when I said it, watch us. To just realize that when I do the same shit, be very cautious. They want to come back to do what? No matter if it's today, tomorrow, a year, 2 years from now. The reason why they're doing it to see, if you still got feelings for them, that's what they text you out of the blue, call you out of the blue, all that good shit. They still stalk your ass because why? They'll testing you to see if you will take them back. If you take them back, yo, I'm sorry, and I promise you this. I've been there, done that. When you take them back and they'll love bombing you all this shit, I'm sorry, mom, I'm gonna be better. All this, then it's like another fake Romeo and Juliet love story, and you feel good because why? In your head, you think not know you need it by your side because it's the person you love. I promise you this: love is unique, it's beautiful, it's soothing, it's healing. Love doesn't hurt; it's highly impossible. Toxic love hurts 1,000. Pain hurts 1,000, but not love. Love is pure. So that's why when I traditionally say, "Oh, I love them," if they loved you, why aren't they by your side? Why did they get up and leave? Why did they cheat? Because they're bored? Nah. They punish you basically, and do they give a shit? No, not really. Yes, I lost my parents. That hurt. Oh, I know it does. No, it does. I'm sorry. Hugs. Hugs, prayers. I'm sorry. It's death is hard, but here's gonna sound wrong when I say this. Everything happens for a reason in life, right? So no matter what, if you want to go by religion, they're always watching above us. They're always watching above us. So with that said, they're making sure we're behaving, right? And with that said, when you deal with narcissists, right, or to realize with narcissist traits in a breakup and life, etc. Oh man. I'll be right back, kids. My ex is calling me. Shoot. Hey guys, sorry about that. Can you hear me by chance or no? Hey, sorry about that. If you can hear me, let me know. If not, I'll have to unplug my mic. I apologize. Hey, man, if you're still there, please let me know, or whoever's here, because I apologize. My ex is calling me out of dog issues. Hey, what I miss? If you can hear me, please let me know. Cause I don't know how this functions. I know TikTok servers be acting up, techie talk. But when someone calls and you pick it up and fall back in your TikTok live, it can potentially boot your audio. If it does, let me know. I have to unplug it, plug it back in. If not, hop off the live, back on the live. So please let me know if you can hear my audio or not, and I can continue on. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'll continue on. Sorry, my ex was calling me. I had a dog issue. Apparently, gave her dog food and her tummy didn't like it, so she fell apart in the car. So, whoops. But anyways, so like I tell you, you gotta worry about us. That's why once again, like you, thanks for the follow, vice versa, and like not, that's the reason why, like, for example, your TikTok, right? I dropped all those comments, so I do it to everybody. Everyone that's going through, the breakups, everyone's going through the feelings, and they're trying to figure it out. I have like 27 comments actually, so I don't try to roll with the individual, but I do it to get their attention because I want them to, so they understand what they are as an individual, and then to help them to help them control their overthinking, because overthinking, that's what beats you up. Because remember, and especially in the beginning of the breakup, what happens? They ain't by your side. So nights in the loneliness beats you up harsh. Because why? You're watching the time. Dusk is coming. They ain't by your side. And then you start listening like love music, breakup songs, depressional songs. It hurts bad, right? It's good to learn about American amps. Oh yeah, no, 1,000. That's why I have it all on me. So, cause when I was going there last year, I was just like before TikTok. I'm only on TikTok because my nephews. Because I would do my Facebook Live. I tell you, don't believe me, go on my, click my name, go on my bio. My YouTube channel is there. You can see majority of my Facebook Lives last year when I was going through it. And I got once again, it's not for recognition, it's not for clout, none of that. I'm just trying to help them guide the amps to the 401 was coming at them. We question ourselves, often thinking we are the problem. Oh yeah, 1,000. Excuse me, yes, 1,000. The reason being because when we do that is because since we overlove them, we lost love for ourselves. And then from there, like, what could I have done better? I type of, I promise you this, you gotta smash them better, give them the fucking, God in the whole universe, it wouldn't matter. They're still gonna get believe. A narcissist, that's a job. That's the end of the story. That's what they like, they don't love. There's a lot of narcissist traits. They do it because they're done with the relationship, and they just bottle up and just get up and leave, or they cheat, and that's when you do the body hop and come back. No, I know. Yes, I've done it. We've all done it. But once again, like now that I know what I know, I did it because why? Religion, give people chances. Or if you don't use religion, don't use religion at all. We're raised to give people chances. Either do us wrong, well, I have to bring a little religion because they pray for them, give them another chance. Maybe they'll change the way to be like us. So when you give them 1,000 chances to keep mopping you over, yeah, don't do that, man. Tradition, all traditional ways, majority of it is garbage. Is dead. It's been dead. We're being stuck in a generational cycle, not knowing. So basically, if you think about it, if you're open-minded, tear the shit apart every which way. We're born and raised in this world, no matter what color you is, where you come from, ethnicity, etc. You're like our parents have been stuck in a generational cycle. Now you and I are vibing, you're watching this life, etc. Yo, we were set up to fail every which way. We were brainwashed to fail, not knowing. Go to school, go to high school, go to college, get a partner, have kids, move on, and deal with life. With someone based on with you, it's life. Deal with it. That's a fucking answer. Or get yourself another girlfriend, boyfriend. Life goes on. People come and go. See, all the corny ass traditional sayings like fuck all. Excuse my friend, but fuck tradition. Fuck all the corny sayings like nah. There has to remember. Traditional last times, traditional last times. What are you guys? Lovers, healers, overthinkers, right? You're overthinkers. So what are y'all thinking about? Like, yo, there has to be a reason why I got cheated on or I cheated. I'm being mad, being bad. They're being bad to me. That it's not because we're bored. I know I'm a good person. I know they're a good person too. But why do we keep bumping heads, And that's why a narcissist 1,000, they act nice, they can't be nice. Remember that shit. You got to tear that apart and understand that. A narcissist 1,000, they cannot be nice. They can act nice. They're the best Oscar-nominated actors in the world. That's what they say. The biggest dream, love bomb you, make your head so swollen, swoop you up, right? At the beginning, they're buying roses, taking you the fuck out, all the traditional bullshit. And then once they got you, reel you in, now they just brainwash your ass. And now, male, female, I don't give a shit, pretty, you're beautiful. Then what? They mop your ass up and brainwash you, think you're ugly as hell. Nobody's gonna want you. And then you're like, you believe it. You believe it because, quote unquote, there's a person that loves you and they're telling you no one's gonna love your ass, no one wants to be with your ass. Then what? You're gonna believe it. That's guys what? Verbal mental abuse. And you will believe it. And the whole world tells you you're beautiful, male, female. No, you're gorgeous. You said it. You do way better. In your head, you're done. You don't believe it at all. And now you become a quote unquote trauma bonded. That's why you accept them coming and going. We broke up 20,000 times. Now we're back together again. Do it for the kids. All traditional bullshit. Sorry. Apologize, Jessica. I said that often. I was still treated like I was no. Oh yeah, no. Hey, that's how it is. Your job. My narc just got engaged and stopped talking to me. Oh, for now, and here's the kicker. He's not be, once again, not making fun of you, okay? And anyone watching this, be prepared for the situation. Be in marriage, be your, whatever. They're put on if you know for a fact, once again, you know him. I would have to actually talk to him. Me to sound bad, like I hear them say it's not fair to judge. Bullshit. You gotta judge. If you want to get mopped up, don't judge. Don't judge at all. And when that person acts nice but not nice, like AK narcissist 1,000, traditional lot of narcissist traits, and they use you abuse for your money. Then what? For your patience, for your love, for everything. Remember, when you're emotionally down, every which way, a narcissist, TikTok, what you doing? When you do your TikToks, what are we doing? It's our free therapy, right? But we put it out to the world. Everyone watching this, right? Hey, Rose, how you doing? How's it going? You put yourself to the world. So a narcissist, they need us to survive. They're going to come at you every which way, 1,000. Be prepared. Traditional last time, when narcissists traits do the exact same shit. That love bomb you. Hey, beautiful. Like the female, me as a male, I got hit on here and there, but I would just tell you, ladies, keep it humble. I'm just vibing. I'm not looking for nothing right now. I'm just chilling. Thank you. Please be. And I would just keep talking, right? You don't believe me? Watch my TikToks on my YouTube channel, etc. Once again, all those lives they do, I upload to my YouTube channel is for content, etc. And with that said, females, you guys got males male narcissists, traditional stems, and females, the same. They're all coming at you 1,000. So you have to be very, very cautious because if you're emotionally down, they're gonna pick you up. That's remember love bombing, squares and circles. Emerson Narc, they do the same shit. Their job is to uplift you, make you feel good. And then you as an individual, you better be prepared to read this individual. Is it because you actually give a shit about me, or are you just trying to pick me because I'm down? Now you're a narcissist, or you're empathist with traditional narcissist traits. My belief is this, and it's not kind of harsh, real shit. About I did it. I did it. I fell back. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back. So my number in my life is 3. I give 3 chances to everything in life. If you and I are vibing, etc., I'll give you 3 chances. And after that, I just cut you loose, right? So I was like, cool. This is my second long-term relation. First, baby mom, 12 years, nurse 1,000, 3 daughters. Current ex relationship, 7 years, 5 boys, 4 by blood, and then our stepson, right? So I heard the empath. So my number is 3. I'm like, cool. I made a decision myself. I'm either have 2 options. Before TikTok, you don't believe me? Go on my once again my bio right here, my YouTube channel. Go all the way down to the very bottom. You see my Facebook lives, and I said that I'm gonna fall back. I can either be work on myself, be in another relationship, and do my number 3, or do the whole face, do body hopping, do benefits. So I did benefits in Seattle. I did quite a bit. So in Seattle, I'm pretty no. I did my ish, right? But we do because why? Yeah, player bullshit, traditional shit, one night stand, etc. Yeah, what I did, I did benefits. No, the role with my females was like this: like me, don't love me. I love my baby mom. She's garbage. I cannot get rid of her. I cannot get rid of this. It's not a light switch. This toxic. Well, then there's love for her. I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to. So that was my policy on my benefits. Yo, like me, don't love me. If you want to have that, yo, Marge, I want to have a talk with you. It's over. You hurt yourself. I know we're gonna catch feelings because we're vibing, we're good, but we're doing wrong because why? We're trying to fill a void we can't get from our exes. That's what we're doing. And it's wrong. Common sense is wrong. But what can I do about it? Like all the females lay down, we're like, yo, they're badass, beautiful individuals, But I was hurt. I didn't want no respect to them. I didn't want to be with them. I want to be my ex. So all the stuff I wanted from these females, I wanted from my ex. But the downfall, she's a narcissist, so that's what she was doing, what she was doing. So I did wrong, and that's why I chose to either fall back, work on myself, aka shadow work, or do the whole face, go body hopping. And now, when I did my benefits, I was not on social media. I had a smartphone. MySpace was dying, Facebook was popping. I got a chose to do with that. That's why I have my ink. I lost both my exes at phone, social media, third party, J-Dog entanglement. So now I'm having fun with it. But back to you, Jessica. Sorry. But yeah, so be prepared for him to throw in your face. Yo, getting married. Look at happy. He said, and then from there, this quote unquote smear campaign. They could be narcissists. They could be traditional lifestyle and narcissist traits. Because remember, in their eyes, his eyes, his fiance's eyes, and all the family that's out of town, all your friends that still vibe with him, you're the devil. He's the angel. He's doing a job, but it's cool. You have to bite your tongue best as, hold your composure best as, and don't let it get to you. I know. Yes, he said, "Dumb." I tell people, yo, DM me. I got you. We can verbally chop it up, etc. Video chat. I'm in for the whole world. My stuff is repetitive. I say the exact same thing every time because I try to simplify it best as possible. Remember this: the more people in your support team, I promise you this, the faster you can recover, the faster you can heal. Because your I'm so bad with you, they always hold your hand, guide you. Nobody in the world can fix you. Nobody can. But when you go into your feelings, you can call them, DM, video chat. I was very, very blessed. That's why I have my ex. My ex, I let her go in 88 days. Because why? My 10 imps, my light workers. I can call them, DM them, video chat, say, yo, I'm going my feelings. What's up with you? My anxiety's getting in. I'm having emotional breakdown. What triggered you? They would ask me that question. What triggered you? Did you talk to her? Like, nah, I didn't. Were you thinking about something? Like, I was at the store. Did you talk to somebody? And then from there, that's when I talk to you guys on here, be it here live or be it on DM, etc. I'm always going to question you because I need you to, I'm going to hold your hand, guide you, but I need you to answer it. I can help you from answer it for you, but I don't want you to be codependent on I want you to depend on yourself, but I need you to figure out your answer so you can control your overthinking. Like, oh, it was that movie, that flick that I watched. It reminded me of him, reminded me of her. Well, try to avoid that for now. Avoid that flick best as because I was going to trigger you. And then you're going to go through your loneliness, your depression, anxiety, and emotional breakdowns. Because why? Because of that flick. It reminds you of them. And that's part of the healing process because, so that sucks when I say it, but it's the truth. It hurts bad. The healing part hurts hella bad, 1,000. But I promise you it's much, much needed. All this is a blessing in disguise. You just don't see it. But the more people in your support team, I promise you this, the faster you can let go. Like my exes, my people, my 10. They would tell me, hey, vent. In the beginning, you repeat yourself 1,000 times. As you're healing, you start skipping sentences. Start skipping words. You don't talk about her as much. But I'm going to tell you, every day we talk, Are you done? You done, Vincent? You're Mars. You done? You're Rito. You good? Yeah. Cool. My turn. It don't matter if I'm on the phone for 1 video chat, 2, 3, 5 hours. We're going, etc. Because at the time, it's not a competition when I say this at all. Not a competition at all. At the time when I was doing it, my ex decided on May 3rd last year, 2020, to get up and leave. A squad of 8. So I became mom and dad for like 7 months. She would come here and there, visit, etc. Do co-parenting, best dad, but I was to go through my emotions. Now, I'm over here thousands. That's why we bullshit, whatever, and keep on best dad. But once I can tell, I have love for you, the mother of my kids, but I don't love you. Not that type of way. So we keep it humble, and that's it. Anytime she acts bitter, I remind her, hey, keep it humble, leave the past in the past, and that's it. Because if you want to talk about it, I don't know words. But I'll tell you, I'm gonna remind you. You saw bitterness, hatred, so did I. And the reason why, because in your head, the mansion, that room, I own it. You haven't let me go, right? That's how you throw your little. Sometimes, she does overall better. She's doing better, but I remind her when she has her bad days. In that room, I own it. I'm eating my popcorn, chilling, watching Collateral Beauty, and smiling on your face. So you can let me go 1,000. Forgive, not forget. Don't hate, don't dislike. Don't have a good just don't like the way you did it, and so on and so on. Then we good, we blessed. You kick me out of the mansion. That door of pain, you close it, moved on. Now you on my level. We vibing. Now you have to work on your past pain. Past pain, toxic love, trauma, childhood trauma 1,000. Which people forget. Like, I'm over my ex. Awesome. Now let's keep going back. You gotta go back to day one. Day one. That you can remember whoever called you stupid, beat your ass. Your teacher said you're never gonna make it in life. The bullies, every single person in your head, that mansion, all the doors of pain are wide open, freely as fuck. Cause why? That's why your overthinking is going. That's why you question your self-worth. That's why you don't ever go with your intuition. Yeah. M's gotta love it. He's a complete devil. Narcissists, they are. Remember, so what you said is a very true statement. Why? If you, once again, you know more than I do. If you know for a fact that 1,000, not 800, 600 that he is a narcissist, oh yeah, the devil. So this is where it gets tricky. People that are religious are gonna get a little offended potentially. Like, my belief, now that I know what I know, right? Thanks to my girl, etc. We, vibe it up every which way. So, which I'm I told her, like, my belief is this: how we watch the scary flicks, don't know all that stuff. Like, potentially might have happened, but me, honestly, I don't believe in that. Like, now that I know what I know, nah, it's all mental. So with that said, I tell people, God can't fix nobody. We're raised in the Bible. If you believe in Christianity, etc., Catholic, Christianity, or Buddhist, whatever higher power you believe in, that higher power can fix you. But what I believe is no. And in the Matrix and the 3D world, I'm a woke light worker. I can hold your hand, guide you, heal you, but I can't fix you. God can't fix you. But light workers are called basically God's angels. We speak on his behalf. So what I'm saying, hit from his mouth. Because once again, he runs the show, right? So with that said, I tell people, that's why you have the little angel, God, the little devil, the devil, and they're always in your ear. So that's why 90% of the choices you do in life, premeditated. The traditional last name, narcissist traits. 10% when you lash out, narcissist traits in you. That you flash out, you just snap, because that's the 10% that you can't control, because you don't know how to control. But at the time being, you don't know how to control, because why? Life's hard, quote unquote, right? Actually, life's pathetically easy with the cherry on top. We made it hard not knowing, because we allow energy vampires and narcs around us not knowing. All the people we're supposed to give them chances, energy vampires, family and friends, that's my mom and dad. My dad, always talks about me. My auntie does, etc. But that's your auntie, that's your father. You gotta keep talking to him. Bullshit. If you want to, stay traditional. Do that. Allow them in your life. That's your mom. That's your But I pushed everybody away. 1,000. I'm considered crazy where I'm from. I have my circle as small as it is. Nah, my shit. Where I'm from, East Washington Valley, it's pathetically small. I talk to maybe that sound wild when I say it's locally 2-3 heads that I buy with every which way. All my people live in Seattle, but everybody else talk to me. I tell people, it's gonna get small, it's gonna hurt, yes, but that's part of the healing process. You have to push anyone that's giving you shit since your childhood to today. We speak, coworker, mom, parents, church, etc. Push them away, because if you push on narc energy members with 1,000, keep only positive amps that are healing like you healing, you're overthinking. You control it a bit better. You have better days, because guess what? You don't deal with nobody. You don't gotta be cruel to them. Everybody has their own healing. Like me, I'll keep it short with them. What's up? How you doing? How's the family? How's your health? And keep pushing. I'm always gonna have an excuse for you. I won't vibe with you at all. And people get offended and tell me, I'm not shy. Don't be shy. Ask me a question. Why do you brush me off? Oh, simple. I don't vibe with you because you're a drama queen. That's why. I can see you live on Facebook. I don't need you in my life. No respect to you. I'll keep it humble with you. I said hi to you. How the family? How you doing? Cool. Okay, I keep going. I'm not gonna be cruel to you. Even if you're a narcissist, I still will be cruel to you. I'll keep humble with you, but I don't gotta vibe with you. That's a difference. I just vibe with Emerson. That's it. And craziest, I would pick up on everything, and he would agree to it. Oh yeah, no, that's funny, but it's the truth. Because once you figure him out, then what? To him, it's funny. It's a joke. Some get mad, some will rage, some will be like, "Yo, you figured me out." But my exes, Narcissus 1000, my first one, the second one, Imp. I tell both of them. Oh, what up, babe? How you doing? My grandpa's here. This is my everything right here, man. She's on 3D worlds. Light work. She's a 45 day world, switch world. So very blessed to have her on my side. So that TikTok love story, yeah, that's her. It's awesome. But what you gonna call it? So that's why I told both of them, yo, you guys are beasts. I give you your props. You did me wrong. I'm not the best. We have a flaw most definitely, but I give you your props. You're a beast. But I will figure this out. As my ex recently, I told her, yo, I promise you this. I will figure this out. I'm not gonna. There's no way. Fuck. Pardon my French. I'm doing 5.5 years with you to get over you. No way, hell, no. I got my peoples, and I got very blessed. 88 days, 100%. 14, 7 days later, 1,000. That's why I say 1,000. Keep it 1,000. Rose, that's why I completely cut off, because I feel that I'm the only one that's giving him. He's just taking. Oh yeah, no, hey Rose, that's a good choice. Hey, I'm late getting in here. Hey Karen, how you doing? How's it going? How you doing, miss? If you're still here, I apologize because TikTok server sucks. So on my side, it shows on 3 people. They could be 5, 10, 1,000. I can't tell because TikTok servers suck. You have to face, so it's there originally. Oh yeah, it's really hard, but just focus on yourself. Oh, Rose was definitely. I tell people once again, the more people in your support team, I promise you this. It's a lot easier. Because it's your first and foremost, I tell people, yo, you on TikTok? You talking about your story? Yo, free therapy. High five. Found it, blow it up. It takes bravery, it takes courage to go on here and tell your story, right? And a lot of M's are going through it, they can't even do that yet. They're not there yet. Because like me, like the type of like we was, etc. We believe, not know that, yeah.
I was getting some of her clothes to us. I'm gonna go pick them up.
Okay, just be careful walking. We believe that no one could vibe with us. No one's going, like we say, they ain't going through what I'm going through, so they won't understand me. Our flaw, traditional. But that's why I love TikTok, because guess what? I'm here talking to you guys. Been September 1st to be a year. I'm only here to see like my nephews. I was getting like a little bothered with Facebook because I'm like, yo, I do my lives, I chop it up for hours. So I have like followers, but no, it's what I said. Female follow me is cool. Male, not really, but that's what I'm telling a female story, right? So with that said, that's why when I was about TikTok, and I was like, like I imagine a lot of older folks, we were like, yo, they're just it's a kid app, they're just dancing. Like, nah, yo. I just search. I tell people on Facebook, IG, and Twitter, like, yo, you don't believe what I'm saying? Because like, on Facebook, they don't vibe what I'm saying. Sound crazy. Like, yo, you don't believe what I'm saying? You don't have to be on. You don't have to register on TikTok. Search bar, put narcissists, put toxic, put breakups. Watch the world die freely. All you guys here on Facebook, here the empath pages, narcissist page, etc. You guys are making your comments, you're making your posts, but all y'all saying traditional answers. Traditional answers. Yes, the empath vibe with you, but you ain't really helping them too much. When I go to drop my comments, copy and paste, like all 27, I get hella likes and people like, yo, you crazy. Like, I'll be crazy, but I'm going to keep saying the same shit I'm saying. I already figured it out. I'm just trying to simplify it best as for you. So that's all there are. Squares and circles, M's and arcs. If you want to make it harder for yourself, make it harder for yourself. You go study, go on YouTube, go on Google, learn the big ass words. Like, for example, I hear in TikTok, be like, psychopaths, sociopaths, all narcissists. They're just the higher level narcissists. Those are the ones that will kill your ass. They're the ones that will take you out. That's why you have to observe people and watch people and study people. If you do not know, you will get mopped up. Potentially, that be your last relationship, your last day of living. Why? Because let's say you want to get a belief. Yo, that's a higher risk of the narcissist. Sociopath, the high ones, the 4, because they're 5 categories of a narcissist. They're the ones that will take you out. And they're all going to get mad if they get busted. Why do you think you have all these murderers that kill hella people because they're bored as hell? Chop them in pieces, etc. Now they're mad, because of what? They finally got busted after 20, 30, 100, 150 bodies, etc. Because why? They're all repetitive. They can't do it for so long until they slip, etc. So on and so on. Now technology is so crazy. It's so hard for them to do, And Rose, for sure, it's really hard, but yes, yeah. You remember, in this world, a lot of people are going to get bitter when I say this and might get bothered. But in this world, and I don't care where you come from, what tongue you speak, you only need yourself first to self 1,000. Mind, body, heart, and soul, self-love 1,000 before you can love anybody else. So you don't need nobody. Real shit will talk. So it sounds harsh, but you don't need nobody in the world. You don't need yourself. Anybody that vibe with you, that the name like you are and is healing or heal 1,000, then that's your people. So you vibe with them. You always have badass conversations. Don't matter if you talk one time a week, once every year. Every time they check on you, say, yo, it's a simple text. What's up with you? How you doing? As a family? I'm sorry. I tell my people, yo, it's cool. Don't be sorry. We have lives. It is what it is. Just keep it humble, and that's all we do. From healing 1,000. What's up, my Chi? How you doing, babe? How's work going? You sound crazy to people who don't understand. Hell yeah. Hey, Berta, how you doing, brother? How's it going? That subject needs to be spoken about. Oh, sorry, Jessica. What subject? I just be talking. But yeah, no, it's when I say I offend the Spanish culture every which way because I'm off the shut up. But when I say Spanish, Hispanic, Latino, Spaniards, I just put it all in the same category. I'm not gonna sit and elaborate every single country. No, I'm not doing that. So with that said, that's what I mean. Like when I'm from East Washington, Yakima Valley, it's a little Mexico. My girl can tell you, it's like 90% Mexicans, Hispanics, 10, and then 90% between white folk, Caucasians, and Mexican, Chicanos, aka Mexicanos. 10% mixed races here and there, and that's all Eastern Washington. So that's why I say Little Mexico, and that's why when I was going through that, I was like, so here's the kicker in the Spanish culture. I was watching it be Spanish, Hispanic, Latino, Spaniard. To make it easier, so machistas are narcissists, mandilones, male, female, are empathists, not knowing. So that's why that's what our analogy. That's how I say when I say empathy, narcissist in Spanish culture. Guess that. So what's that? If you don't believe me, ask your parents, grandparents, mom, dad. What's a narcissist? What empathist? What's that? But if we say we get in trouble if we say the word machista, mandilon. Oh shit! I tell people, all my people, yo, you're not Spanish at all. Hispanic, Latino, Spaniard. You don't believe me? Want to test it out? Go to house, birthday party, barbecue. We say it out loud. Say, hey, Maria, whoever, Vanessa, etc. And say it out loud. What's a mandilon? What's a machista? The whole world will stop because you try 2 words there and it's supposed to bring in front of everybody. That's only between us and that's it. Because you're basically calling all the parents out, grandparents, aunties, etc. and so on and so on. Oh, the subject of narcs and imps? Oh, Jessica 1,000. No, that's why I have it on me. So I heard the words in 2000 in Seattle. I didn't take into consideration. I'm Chicano, Mexican American, etc. No, what the hell, like my people told me so back then I had my long hair to my butt, my braids, my hair twisted, so that my boys were because they're white Asian Middle Eastern, yo, visually I see you, I want to give you my wallet. I'm scared of you, like a little thug, I'm not being rude to you. No, hey, I know cosmetics, it's cool, but I talk to you, I verbalize with you, you're a square. I'm like, what's a square? Empathist? You're a good person. Oh, well, I believe I'm good. Best ever, we have our flaws, but I don't want problems with nobody. But yes, I look like 10 kilos, but nah. I avoid trouble around the streets every which way. I know about it, but I don't care about it, And when they saw my ex, she's from Caracas, Venezuela, raised in East Coast Latina, New York. They're like, yo, her, that's your girl? Like, yeah, she's a circle. What's a circle? Narcissist? What's a narcissist? Like, oh, man. I hope you don't got her pregnant. Oh, she is. Bro, you have a hard life not knowing. Like, they told me, yo, study it. And I was just like, whatever, M's and Arcs. Whoops. Yeah. That's why I took the analogy. Square is empathist, circle narcissist. That's why, I here locally where I'm from, my family, my Cuba, how you doing, man? ¿Cómo estás? How's it felt? How's the family? How's everything with you? How's your PC doing? Doing any new upgrades? But, like my people locally, my niece and nephew, etc., my kiddos, why you be the square, why you a circle, why you be an narcissist, etc. They vibe with it. All the young kids here locally, on my Facebook, they be damning. I haven't done a Facebook Live for a very, very long time. I gotta do it pretty soon. I think I'm gonna start doing when I go live. I'll do on my phone here and then get my laptop and go live on Facebook and IG, probably even YouTube. I have a bunch of laptops, so go live on all platforms, etc. But I like to just go on here and then just upload to my YouTube. I can do it on I probably start doing my IG setup. But anyways, I'm not trying to make it as hard as possible. But anyways, so the vibe of the situation. So that's why I tell them, hey, when you're 15, 17, 18, you blessed. You ahead of the game because now there's 2 small empathist narcissists, 2 small big words. That's why the whole world suffered. And that's why now we're just talking environment for warning you. You call me crazy, it's cool, but I'll give you a heads up. So in your head, you took it in. You heard it, right? You communicated. You can comprehend when you choose to, but when you do, or I tell people, if I already told you what's going to happen, like in the movies, you have option, the little angel. If you heard from a mouthpiece or whoever, vibing with TikTok, before your head hits the ground, remember me. Like, damn, he was right. Boom, they hit your head. Like, gosh, damn, but it's cool. I'm gonna make fun of you. Been there, done that. I, give you my hand. Let's do this again. It's cool. It's cool. You did it. The idea is not to take him back. If you do, then you're gonna keep falling on your face. Yo, I did it many, many times. Cause why? Give them another chance, quote unquote. Cause that's what we're supposed to do. Pray for them. Pray for them once, twice. That's it. Maybe my number three times. But in reality, nah. I pray now that I speak. I pray for you once, and that's it. I just keep it pushing. I'm not doing it anymore. We really need to be educated on this. Oh, just 1,000 minutes. No, I got you. Once again, I'm a little on this world. I'm a little person. I mean, like before, like I love my girl. Amber. She's on here. Like once again, like when you have your right person by your side, it doesn't sound wild, but think about it. Many of us say to each other, or in our heads at least, like I wish my partner was like I. Like why can't I find someone on my level that speaks what I speak that's on my level? Like right? So I tell everybody, like my girl, that TikTok love story. We had a 7-hour talk, and I have this concept called goldfish I was taught in Seattle. And we did goldfish, and I did it without even... Typically, when I dig a female, if I'm digging you, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do goldfish with you. And they'll be like, what's that? Remember goldfish, the card game, right? Match up pairs. You got, two, three, threes, and so on and so on, right? So I tell them, we're going to talk about everything. Ask me whatever you like, and vice versa. I'm not a virgin, but want to step it up. And when we start to the TLC part, like, I tell people the concept of goldfish is I need to know you today, not tomorrow. I don't need to waste no more time. If you can't talk about this today verbally as quote unquote adults, then you're a little boy, a little girl. You're not ready for a real relationship. I don't need you in my life. It sounds kind of harsh, but that's how you separate the situation. And the best part of the situation is I never lay down with you. I never kiss you. I verbally talked to you about it. That's it. Either we vibe, we don't do it, but I never did nothing with you. Our life continue on. We clicked, cool. We didn't click, but every time we see each other, I know we wouldn't vibed at all. Hey, I always clear your name, brother. I'll try. It's brother, I'm bad. Let me see if I can see your name on your profile. How about the great one? Hey, the great one. How you doing, brother? How's it going? Everything's. I love my kids every which way 1,000, but it's a lot. When I have my boys on the weekend, I'm only one individual, co-parenting best dads, and I love my boys, but they make a hell of a mess. So tomorrow I'm going to market because it's gonna be too hot in Seattle. So tomorrow I'm fading away. I gotta rip everything apart for the house, wash, wipe, fucking everything, and do computers. So everybody's working on my pops van. So remember computer questions, Microsoft, Apple. I got you every which way 1,000. Computers are pathetically easy to work on. I can teach anybody. I can send you links. I can help you through my computer. It's called TeamViewer. Remote software. I can fine tune it, adjust it. You don't have to pay hundreds of thousands for your laptop. I promise you that. Easy upgrades. I can show you how to do, and so on and so on. But yeah, sorry. If I'm speaking fast, I apologize. I try to slow it down. It's just when I know what I know, I get excited. And I just like going fast. I try to slow down, which I need to. Which I get like a lot of complaints on TikTok on my DMs. But hey, I would love to hear you, but damn, you speak fast, man. I go, I know. I try to slow down. I just get excited. So that's why with the 3-minute TikToks that I do, I try to slow down a lot more. And I speak more clearly. But it's kind of hard for me to speak more clearly when I'm used to going like machine gun rat, not like, hey, what's going on? How's your day going? So now I'm trying to slow myself down by speaking normally fast to make slower ways so you can understand me a lot better, be a lot more clearly. So when I do that, I get my tongue twisted. So I'm trying, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying. What do you admit you are an amp with narc behavioral traits? Oh, awesome question. So me as we speak today, my narcissist traits, you want to see 1,000? My girl can tell you. My girl, my brother Turner, my other amps I vibe with, Courtney, Lacey, and some other amps. I won't say their names because they don't want me to say their names, but they've heard me on the phone when I'm yelling at my kids. Like my kids, if you want to see all my narcissists straight, 1,000, the devil in me, 1,000. My kids, man, my kids are all in the world. I would cuss. I would, they're the only one that can push on my narcissists. Teenagers, adults, nah. I just tell you, I'm blood. I love to debate 1,000. Before even any of this narc war talk last year, I love to debate. If you're open-minded, it's like, yo, what's the three-word subject to talk with a narrow-minded person? Race, religion, politics. The people that are the mindset, old school way they said it, they'll beat you with the Bible. Their mind is set. So when they start raising your voice, their voice, or you start raising your voice, the debate's over because now you're getting triggered. That's the type of people. You have to learn the word trigger. You have to know yourself. So when you're talking and you start, I'm not raising my voice, and everyone around you like, yeah, you, bro, girl, you raise your voice, squash it. You got to figure out what triggered you. And then from there, wise, like me, when I'll debate with anybody on here, etc., on all platforms, like, yo, I need you to debate. Ask me anything, let's do it. Let's have fun with the situation. But I will not be rude to you. I'll just call you out like, hey, you need to slow down because you're I got you triggered. No, you didn't. Cool. I'm warning you. We can keep talking about it. I don't die with petty words. And me if I want to, but I choose not to. But if I want to, I can stab you in the heart and make you really get pissed off to the point you want to hit me over petty little words. I tell my kiddos, be a caveman. What? Be a caveman. Only caveman hit. That's why back in the day when the male wanted a female, boom, hit him cloud with the club over the head and drag her, right? So, but yeah, my narc traits came 1,000. My kids, like my girl, I love my girl every which way. I'm blessed to have her by my side, and I don't try to be mean to her. Like when I'm bothered, I'm bothered 1,000. I don't give a shit who you are. Like I try to bite my tongue best. Like, we were talking, I was like, yo, girl, I love you, but I'm gonna stay quiet. Like in my head, I'm talking to myself. I'm in a full ass conversation with myself. I'm trying to calm myself because now I'm washing the dishes, gotta wash the clothes, gotta sweep them while the kids are just running around yelling in the background, making more of a mess. I'm just like, that's why I walk out and get some air. Like, yo, I need to calm down. Like, I love my kids, man, but I'm only one individual. I gotta play mom, dad, all the good shit. It gets overwhelming. That's why now, like, I can breathe. They're gone. I tell my kids, love you guys, but when your mom picks you up, cook you in the butt. Peace. See you Saturday night. I go, I love you, but now I'm not trying to meet you, but I need a break, man. Now I go to Seattle 4 days, but not tomorrow because the weather. But not tomorrow is my catch up day, so I gotta catch up, etc. But at least especially my boys, like my girls are older, going on 19, 17, 11, so they can function for themselves. I don't gotta do too much for them, so I can breathe. And now it's my time. It's good. Like top people, I know you feel what I say, but I don't need nobody in the world. Adults, nah. Like I tell my girl, I'm blessed with you every way, but let's see, if I have it on my side, I was still be with myself. Like me, I was getting lonely. Yes, I was, because I'm like, yo, like I think I'm gonna be lonely. Like, I can't say think. I know I'm gonna be lonely for quite a while because no one's on my level. Notice when I say this, I chose to fall back, right? And as a healing process, the awakening process, and become woke. That's why I speak differently. I say shit easily, no choking. I can talk about my relationships. I don't ball up. Nah. It's over, done with. I got it figured out. So I needed someone to be on my level. And that's how I was like before, on TikToks, I said, if you don't believe me, go on my YouTube channel, my Facebook live. I'd be like, when I say that all Spanish people on here, Hispanic, Latinos, Spaniards. I'm not saying this rudely, but if you know our culture, how our culture functions to the fullest, you know where I'm coming from. If you're open-minded, you understand where I'm coming from. But I said many times, I won't ever be with another Spanish girl in my life. Ever. A woman, 1,000 if you're blessed. If you're open-minded, then we vibe it up, we chop it up, most definitely. But I mop the shit out of the Spanish culture every which way. Every which way. And that's why I say many times I hear, yo, you want to date Spanish people? Yo, you want to date us? I'm going to tell you, big ass for warning. We're like the second highest culture in the world and with high narcissistic traits. To give you numbers, my numbers I created, 60% Hispanic, Latino, Spaniards of all the world, Spaniards. That's why I say Spanish. 60% of us are machista narcissists. 40% of us are traditional lost steps. Out of the 40%, a lot of us are hurt. Hella are hurt. Then what? Hurt people. So you can be with someone at another square, another ambulance, that's like you was hurt. But then if you're not fixing it, technically you can't fix it by each other's side, but you can hurt each other. That's why I told my ex, now I know why you feel. Like, you're not a narcissist. You can call me a narcissist and hurt my feelings. I know what I am. Thinking is not knowing. But with that said, like, I know why you feel. Everything happens for a reason. I ever figured this shit out. And that's why I'm just like, yeah, that's why. That's not when I said on Facebook, especially in the valley here locally, all females, like a lot of females got offended. Oh, so you want her? Nah, I want her to be with the Spanish girl. Only she's a woman. Only she's 1,000, fully healed on my level. No one's fair when I said, but I'm not gonna be with her broken person. No, I'm not. And if that's me, and I go, is it mean? Because remember, I'm gonna ask you questions all the time. Is it mean for me saying what I'm saying, or is it mean? And I tell you, I love the word scenario. Cool scenario. I date you. I'm 1,000. You're 500. How long am I gonna hold your hand and guide you as quote unquote my partner? And when you have your emotional days, you're going through your past pain and all that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna let them go 1,000. You watch a flick and your feelings. You're I don't know. Fuck, you go to the park. Oh, that's where you used to go. All your past relationships, all the spots you went to, is still in your head. You never let them go 1,000. I think they were back never. You didn't ever let them go 1,000. So how long am I gonna hold your hand until I get tired? Like, yo, girl, it's been 2 years. It's been 3 years. So 3 years. Let me talk about 3 years. 3 years of my life, I've been keeping humble with you. All the shit I'm saying today, I've been telling you for 3 years. Y'all let them go. And then let's say I decide, you know what, girl, I'm done with you. Well, I'm sorry, I love you, but I can't do this no more. I can't. I'm gonna believe in what? I'm gonna believe in. I gotta squash this. I'll hold your hand, guide you, but us as a couple, and this is why I warned you, we shouldn't be together. I'm 1,000. I can say shit easily. I can come and go, chop it up. Oh, you're down, I pick you up. I can do the same thing when you're as a quote unquote friend or a person that's guiding you, and that's it. I don't gotta be with you. I know it'll make you feel good. I know I'm helping guide you, but I can't fix you. Nobody in the world can fix nobody. Not even God can fix you. And people get mad about that. But yo, he can't. So with that said, why am I gonna hurt you? If I let you go, because I'm in my feelings, like yo, I can't do this no more. Then what's gonna happen to you? But this hit rock bottom. Like I had a good person that was helping me, guiding me, and now I pushed them away. Why? Because they can't deal with me no more. They can't deal with my depression, anxiety, etc., PTSD, all that shit. Because I have not, like you said, I have not let go of my ex 1,000, which is the first hardest, most painful step in the world. I haven't let go of my past pain, toxic love, trauma, and child trauma with the cherry on top. My mansion, all those the pain, still wide open. He is right. What's gonna happen to you potentially? You can potentially hit rock bottom and go to fall to drugs, alcohol. Worst case scenario, getting your feelings, one in the head. Because you're gonna beat yourself up. And I tell these people why. So see, I gave you a scenario. Why would I take the risk of doing that to you? And you're doing that to yourself. So am I mean for not being with you? Give me a shot. Or you mean being to yourself, potentially taking the risk to potentially get worse than you are now. So now who's mean? So that's why I don't get offended. They'll be like, fuck you. I'm like, it hurt my feelings. You can say that. But I asked you a real good question. I take and fall back and think about what I just asked you. If you don't want to, no hard feelings. My day goes on. My day continues on. My life continues on. I got my 8 kids. Once again, in my life, I'm very, very blessed. Am I rich? Fuck no, far from that. But like some girl, which I did my TikTok, Bob Marley says, like they asked him one time, like, yo, are you rich? He's like, I met you see her on TikTok. He's like, and I heard it before TikTok, many, many years ago. He's like, what do you mean? Like, do you have cars, mansion, money? He's like, nah, but my richness is life. Love, that's my richness, life. And I was like, fucking well said. That's smart. Oh, thanks. Sorry to discuss her. I am an amp with narc behavior because of my past. Most definitely. And what's that called? Toxic traits. And that's why the good thing is you're aware of that. So what you got to do now? First and foremost, you have to let go of your ex 1,000, which is the first hardest, most painful step in the world. The more people in your support team, the faster you can let go. I promise you that. Because you can call them, DM, video chat. I mean, I type it, yo, DM me whenever you want. You can chop it up. I'll ask me whatever question you want. I got you. The shit I say is robotic, repetitive. I won't change my answers for what reason. I just try to simplify it best as. That's why, like Jessica, yo, all those comments are my 10 M's. My 10 M's, my light workers up here, light workers, and my personal notes. Because last year when I was going through I was dying. I was like, my idea is to have one person in this world, at least one person, to guide them and hold their hand every which way. Like, this shit is very unfair. Oh, fuck, it's very, very unfair. No one deserves this shit. Especially now I know this, I give mother's respect, man, I love respect to y'all. I was a mom and dad for 7.5 months, going 8 months. It was hard. And now I know I know how it is. So with that said, I was making my notes, like, I'm going to help my idea is one person at the whole world. People call me crazy, don't give a fuck. Fans culture, call me crazy, like everyone locally. They tell me to this day, yo, your ex, now what the fuck is that? She destroyed you that bad? Like, I go, yo, I'll be crazy, man, but I go on my day. Have a good day, stay fresh, keep pushing. You don't need to talk to me. I'm crazy. Don't talk to crazy people. See? Same, there's always someone that brings that side out. Yes, but here's the kicker. So if you know for a fact this is your mom, your kid, whoever, like me and Mike, once again, my narcissist traits come out 1,000. My girl can tell you, and my people's, is my kids. There's my trigger. They are my triggers. All 8 of them. There you go. I know my triggers, and that's the only thing. Once again, teenagers, adults, which I'm gonna take that pretty soon about that. Nah, I'm off the shit out of you. That's what I'm saying. My TikToks, yo, Generation X, debate with me. Let's chop it up. Why you guys make parents' lives hard when you don't do your chores? Like me, I talk to them, yo, why am I yelling at you guys? Tell me I'm bored. And I'm yelling at you because I'm bored. Nah. Why am I bothered? And they stay quiet. I go, yo, I'm not gonna hit you physically. I'm on my pops, I ain't grandpa. I'm just gonna beat your ass with words. So with that said, why we're having this conversation every single weekend? Oh, you want to open your mouth? Are you scared? Yo, I'm not gonna. It's just words. Cause of garbage. You have a mess. You on V-Bucks. So no V-Bucks. You ain't doing shit. I'm at your energy. You don't do shit, I don't do shit. I'll be the bitch. Continue cleaning the house like a dummy. Cool. But don't have me for V-Bucks. And call me that. I don't care. I don't have words. That's your itch, not my itch. But I'm always trying to guide you every which way, So we don't have this conversation ever again. Oh, that's the not to. It's true. Also, an addiction to work on that trigger 1,000, mommy. Yes, I was. Yeah, I started spending more time with myself so I can deal with that Pi-Fi. Pound it, blow it up. Good job, Jessica. You know the deal is. And that's the beautiful thing is like once you start understanding yourself, how you function, then you be like, okay, well, if the priest triggers me, I ain't deal with the priest. That cashier, I'm not dealing with that cashier. You start recognizing like me, like the Matrix. All I see in my life is squares and circles. I go to the store chapter like square, circle, maybe a square with circle traits, and so it's Matrix. That's all I see is like M's and arcs. That's why if you vibe on a situation and you use an analogy, so square. So that's why you see squares, team amps. Yeah, and with this circle narcissist, right? So you be like, if your people locally vibe with the analogies, you be like, yo, like for example, let's say you and your girlfriends, your homegirls, right? And let's say you're checking out, for example, it's a scenario. You check out some guy, right? And then your people all speak the analogy, square and circles. And then let's say one of your homegirls like, oh, him? Yo, that's definitely a circle. Don't say hi and bye, but don't vibe with them. Don't matter if it's pretty, beautiful, etc. Fabio, definitely a circle. And you're like, oh, shit, for real? Like, yeah. And from there, you're speaking your own analogies, right? So you can tell them in their face, oh, yeah, he's a circle. What? Circle? Oh, what's up about circles and squares? Oh, okay, they're like, whatever, you're crazy. And then we're like, ooh, we just dodged a bullet. Oh, yeah, big bullet. Like him, I'd rather stay alone. Even though I'm married, I still feel like I don't need anyone. Oh, yeah, no, for now you don't. Like, just, it can annoy me. Yes, it gets painful. Yeah, but hey, yo, you got us. You know what I mean? Just talk it up, vibe it up, DM. And this is part of the healing process. It hurts, painful, but I promise you it's much, much needed. Because now you get to fall back and learn to love yourself with mind, body, heart, and soul. Self-love 1,000. You can't love for others, but not 1,000. Why? Because we lost love for ourselves. That's what I hated myself at 39 years of my life. It's a very long time. Well, I say 39 because that's the age I was then, but obviously you can't say you hate yourself as a little kid. You just started hating yourself more when you became a teenager and started letting words get to you. When people made fun of you, parents beat you out, etc. That's when the hate started happening. That's when the whole childhood trauma started happening. From there, just stacking and stacking and stacking. Relationships after relationships, deal with bosses, deal with coworkers, and so on and so on. That's all traumas. Stacking and stacking and stacking. That's why in your head, the mansion, all the doors are playing of each individual, each situation wide open. That's why your overthinking is triggered every which way. And with that said, yo, you guys are on here? A badass flick to watch. That's why, once again, Matrix Talk. Sounds crazy. But now, all the answers to life, it's not crazy. All the answers to life, the answers in our score, have been in our face. Through flicks, books, series, etc. The Bible. It's all right there. First and foremost, if your parents teach about Emerson arcs are flawed, schools didn't teach about Emerson arcs are flawed. There you go. We're set up to fail in the generational cycle. And now that you're vibing, you say, you understand where I'm coming from? And you understand what I'm saying? So now you gotta fall, be nice, right? Fall back a little farther and look at your parents. Who raised you? Grandparents, abuelos, whatever, grandparents, aunties, in the system, etc. Who raised you? Now look at them. Like now you understand why your mother is bitter, your father is bitter, etc. Are they really a narcissist 1,000? Or are they traditionalize some narcissist traits? That's what they say when you see on TikTok. Oh, both my parents are narcissists. I should have like once again. I'm Neo. I'm a 2020 amp. I'm the referee. I tell them like I question right away. So are your parents live with each other? Yeah. How long have they been together? 5 years, 10 years. Oh no, they're a narcissist. What do you mean? One potentially the narcissist 1,000, the other was the church of lots of narcissist traits. These just have what? Reactive abuse. So they take it out on their partner, they take it out on you as the kid, etc. And they don't know what they're doing because why? They don't know what they are. So they're not both narcissists. One of them is for sure potentially, or they're both, amps, hurt amps with high narcissist traits. Alone time is self-love. 1,000, mami, ya sabes. Just absolutely 1,000 all day, every day. And pretty soon I get that on there, so I'm gonna have 100 for that. So basically, this is gonna be a hand for the team narcs, and this is gonna be a hand for team amps, square in the circle. So I'm gonna have 100 on my thumbs. I'm gonna have 1,000. So basically, I say 100 because traditionally speaking, wise, keep it 100. How many people in your lifespan have told you keep it 100? I'm gonna give you 100. I'll give you my word, and they mop you up every which way. Not once, twice, but 1,000 times. So now, while I was going through with my ex-wives, etc., I was just like switching terminology. I was like, "Yo, keep it 1,000." As I said 100. 88 days later, I let her go 100%. 14, 17 days later, I let her go 1,000. And I told her face, "Yo, 1,000." She's like, "What? 1,000? Let you go 1,000?" Like, what? I was like, "It's analogies, man. You don't understand this." So that's why I say 1,000. So I tell my people, "Yo, and when I talk to you about you, yo, keep it 1,000. What? Being real with me. Don't lie to me. Don't sell me a dream. If I figure that out, I would just cut you loose and that's it. But why? I need everything from you. My partner, etc. Bless every which way, and then my people, the amps. Just be, you can lie if you want to, but that's not yours. But I figured that out, then I'm not gonna trust you. So why don't you keep it 1,000? Which that's why I'm ink. SOS, stuck on stupid. 1 + 1 = 3. It's easy to have excuse and lie in life. And to be honest, real shit will talk. That's why I'm like, SOS, stuck and stupid. 1 + 3. Wrong answer, you know what I mean? So, yes, my youngest gives me 7. Yo, Jessica, but remember, like, kids, that is their job. That's why I tell my kids, I love you as a dad. You're the only people that's really trigger me. But that's your job. That's your job. You're all your own individuals, you have your own life, etc. And I'm just all I can do is help you, hold your hand, and guide you best as, so you don't do the mistakes I did and your mother did. But I can't speak on your mother's behalf. I can speak on my behalf, and so on and so on. So, but yeah, kids, that's a job. That's how people like, you don't have kids, take your time, no rush. And when they have like the markets, they have a bunch of couples that have newborns, and I tell them like, yo, take your time, man, take your time. Enjoy them at the last. It's gonna be pretty amazing pretty soon when you have a little infant that pushes all the red buttons you never knew you had. Because now, before it was just you two. Now you have a little, the first little one in the house. So now I call them little POs. Wherever you go, wait, mom, dad, etc. They're behind the door. Dad, open the door. They drive us crazy, but that's their job, man. We love them to death. That's we get, the idea is to try to guide them every which way. I mean, I'm telling college, that's cool, but I'm gonna teach you about life, so you don't vibe the wrong people. Best as you don't fall in relationships. Best as. Toxic ones, then I'm just hold your hand, got you every which way, because, no one deserves that shit. I figured it out, and that's why I tell my kids, yo, you blessed that, you don't have to vibe with me, but you blessed that. I figured the shit out, I'm talking to you. As I'm telling you what's up, I'm talking to you. I'm asking you, why am I saying what I'm saying? Why am I mad? Why am I bothered? I just need an answer. And that's what I tell them. Imagine all the other parents that yell at the kids like I did before, and, but I don't whip no ass, but, they beat the kids ass. Like, I got my ass beat. Their parents just be whooping ass, but they didn't say nothing. Why I'm whooping ass is this? Oh, they just say, oh, because you are listening. Is that all it is? But there's more to it. But they're not talking to you. Why? So I tell people, I'm not a caveman. I don't want to get physically with nobody, but I'll beat your ass with words if I have to. I'll demolish you to the point where you want to catch keys. In American, phone call away, boys in blue. I'm not trying to catch keys with nobody. I ain't trying to get in the system at all. Nope. Avoid trouble best as. But that's why I avoid narcs and injury vampires away. And for one, we can talk about this. But I won't get triggered by words, but you will. So I'm just forewarning you, just squash it, Yes, I'm learning because I read a lot on it because of my ex. Oh, yes. No, it's, especially in the Spanish culture, not, TikTok, we blessed, right? So with that said, now you can guide your family and friends to say about the situation. They can call you crazy too, but I tell you, just tell like I tell all my people's locally and people in general. Tell your peoples. You don't believe me what I'm saying? Call crazy, cool. Call me crazy. TikTok, search bar, narcissist, emphasis, relationships, breakups. Watch the world die freely. All you hear is narc, narc, narc. Not really M's, narc, narc, narc. You need to love yourself all the way so you can love fully and give and receive what you deserve. At the other moment, you ya sabes. That's why we're blessed with each other. And thanks for putting up with me when I'm bothered. I try to woosah, I'm best ass. But it's just, yeah, my kids, man. But I'm very, very blessed to have you. Which way? That's why I tell everybody, yo, we're friends, best friends, lovers, porn stars, therapists. Man, I have the best relationship in the world because I could do myself 1,000. I won't ever change for nobody. I don't need to change for nobody. I just need to change for myself. In a true relationship, you got to be with yourself 1,000. You gotta be yourself 1,000, man. Don't change your ways for nobody. So if you wanna keep walking on eggshells, then do that. I don't miss that shit at all. Not rudely. I just watch and observe, laugh about it. Like, yo, because I think about myself, like, gosh, damn, was a dumbass. But it's okay. A lot of us are dumbasses white because no one taught us about this. But it's all love. Love it. Thanks for sharing the life. How's your night going, love? And I tell you, I don't know who's all left here, but that's the only corner. This is only you and I, babe. But there could be other people on your side. I tell you, I don't know. This TikTok service suck bad. But yeah, I figure. But other than my kiddos today, was a decent day. I was supposed to do that stuff with the insurance people, but I told them, yo, I'll try, but I'm busy. Sorry, I got 50 kids. How's work going, love? If you can hear me, I don't know. And then there's another, it's okay, love, I'm so tired. Coming in early is not the business. Oh, I bet because you're going off, you're going off. You're throwing your schedule off, basically. Your sleeping schedule-wise. There's hungry. Time for some little snack, babe. But thanks for the like, babe. But yeah, I mean, I'm just I love my kids. It's a lot, I can tomorrow with my dad's van and play cleanup crew. Use my new virtual debit cards to be. And then do a bunch of TikToks. I got a lot of people. I gotta do a lot of stitches, a lot. So, and then potentially, if you want to go live tomorrow, babe, and potentially might go live with this other TikTok. She's going through an awakening for sure. Excuse me, but I'm glad you'll be out. Oh yeah, babe. No, I'm gonna get my Z's. Finally, go to the gym tomorrow. Finally, but the gym therapy, but potentially she can do live with this female. She's going through awakening, and she's hella cool people, man. Like I tell her, like that's why I saw you. I'm bad with names, but she's more like she's she's blunt, So like a lot of for being a female, she gets shit because she's just like when I was saying boom. I tell her, yo, miss, nothing's wrong with you. You just telling her how it is. If you're a female and the traditional stems are soft and they get bothered because you're supposed to be a traditional female and be soft about it, fuck all that. No. Hey, what's up, Carme Corano? How you doing? How you been? Long time no see. How's life? How's health? How's everybody? How you been behaving? But with that, I told her, yo, just keep saying what you're saying. Don't I was in her life today, right? And I was just telling her, she's like, hey, I think some of my stuff getting ghosted. I was like, yo, miss, here's it out. You're TikTok, right? Fuck the views, those people when I say that, the likes, etc. And the followers, just keep making your content, make your TikToks. I told you that on TikTok, people are sensitive on here, really sensitive on here. So people that report shit, flag shit, etc. Right? So with that said, I tell you don't have to, but what I recommend, make your other platforms, Facebook, IG, and Twitter. Upload them there also, and your YouTube channel. So if you if let's say someone your TikTok you upload, it gets banned or it gets removed because it broke policy and bullshit. Still got IG, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Upload it. Share your shit. Cause I go, let's say let's say you get banned. You have to do what? Create a whole new TikTok. If you didn't put the option to save your TikToks on your phone, you made a zillion TikToks. Guess what? Your zillion TikToks are all gone. They have to do it all over again. That's stuff. Me personally, what I do on my TikTok, my lives. I don't know if you know it, but when you do Facebook, we have Facebook Live also, but TikTok Live. It'll save, as long as the server works correctly, does not glitch. It'll save this live as we speak after it's over onto your profile. And from there, wise, you can down to your phone, whatever device. And from there, like me, I upload them to my YouTube channel. So on my YouTube channel, like right now, I can see your comments, right? And you and I go back and forth, correct? But when it saves it to your phone, there is no comments. So I'm talking, right? Right now I'm talking, but I in my head I can potentially remember who I was talking to when I say that quote or that comment. But it does not show any of this. But I believe they do it for legal reasons because I can tell you verb, hey, is it okay if I put this on my YouTube channel? You can say yes, and later on back out and say no. Then I can potentially you can potentially sue me, whatever, and all that good shit, quote unquote. But here, why I was like, nah, this is not here. And all these comments, no comments are on the saved videos. And that's why when you see me when I upload on my YouTube channel, which you can see in my bio here on TikTok, you can you'll see me basically talking to myself. You see, look crazy. But that's why I tell people I'm gonna keep saying what I'm saying till my last day in breath. And I'm blessed because I got my 50 kudos doing co-parenting on my side, best ass. My girl this week on here. Very blessed at which way 1,000, and then you guys, I'm help a guy, the squad. I'm very blessed in life. Money be nice, yes, but I'm just maintaining. In this world, I just maintaining. That's good. More comes up, awesome. If it doesn't, I'm allowed to maintain, pay my bills. That's all I'm in this world for. World for, etc. Money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy. It can buy band-aids, but it can't fix you. You can have all the houses, businesses, yachts, cars, lust, all you want, but it can't fix you. All it does do what? Band-aids. It's all it does is Band-aids. Which I tell my people that they're well off. I'm like, look at them, like, dude, look at that. How long I've been knowing you? You still bitter in life? Fuck. I just thought I'm blunt. I tell them, damn. Especially TikTok, I'll be like, tell me you're miserable. That time you're miserable, you'll go first. And they'll be like, fuck you. I'm like, see? I'm just cracking jokes, being bullshit, and you still being bitter? Damn, it sucks, man. You got everything. Your pockets, cribs, good status and shit. But you're an individual, you miserable as fucking life, man. I don't got shit on shit, and I'm very, very blessed. Thank you. I see you get 1,000. We get 1,000 with no worries in the world at all, man. That's the best feeling in the world, man. That's like, yeah, man. It's very, very blessed. But teach zone. On that note, teach zone. I like that feel. I can't fix nobody. I can hold your hand and guide you, heal you, but I can't fix you. So that's why it's good to vibe with other M's. And I'm bad with names, but he was on here. My brother, he was on here earlier. I'm good with profile pics, but not good with names. But anyways, like him and I. We're going back and forth, and he's just like, it just sucks that they can move on so fast. I'm like, yes, it does suck, but that's the beginning of the healing process, and it, quote unquote letting go process. It's very painful and it hurts, but it's much needed. It's a blessing in disguise. And I told me yes in the beginning, we say, we want the best for them, so as long as they're happy, that's all that matters, right? Quote unquote. Like in the beginning, we would say that, yes, but once you get over the situation, you let go 1,000. They'd be like, if you see each other, what's up with you? How you doing? Small talk, keep pushing. No past feelings. It's all done deal. And that's beautiful, man. Because now you're over the situation, and now you don't have no bitterness to the individual, you don't have no hatred to the individual. Now you moved on. Now you understand why y'all fell apart. And if you have kids, co-parent your best as. So, but yeah. So let's tell you, man. Like you said, thanks for talking to me. Like, yo, brother, I talk to the whole world, man. Like, I talk to hella heads every day. And I'm just trying to simplify the issues so you understand what you're going through. He's like, it just sucks, the overthinking. I know. Overthinking sucks, man. Your shit's everywhere. Scattered. And he's like, why? I'm like, well, first and foremost, you're dealing for a recent breakup, or you still haven't let them go. That's why. And then from there, wise, if you're dealing with narcissistic vampires that say, get over them, move on, let it be, then what? How you doing, Chill? How's it going? How's your night going? But that's, you just gotta let it go. If not, sorry, Shelly MC. I apologize if I killed your name. I'm really bad at names. I'm sorry. But at the time, just it's in the beginning. It hurts. But with the support team, it's a lot better to heal, a lot faster to heal. It's not a competition, not a race, but I got this with my 10 amps. So I have, 10 amps light workers, my ex's name, and I let her go in 88 days. It sounds not impossible. It's not like some people, this is Miss. I met her on on Facebook on one of the impact pages, and I, and I put that comment, and I asked her, which I still haven't got a chance to post it, but I'm gonna do it pretty soon. I asked, hey, yo, is it okay, Miss, if I take your comment from Facebook? She's like, oh yeah, please do, because she's like lies, it's trench shit up. Hey, what up, Abby? How you doing, brother? How you been? Long time no see, dog. Where you been? MIA. But anyways, like, because she's like lied, she stretches it out, right? And then she's like, make me understand. Can you elaborate, like, how 88 days? I've been seeing my therapist like 3-4 years, but I think, and I go, oh, I'll explain to you, I'll DM you, and we're going back and forth. No, now we vibing, and now she understands where I'm coming from. What's up, bro? AQ, they said we're having Thunder and Lightning. Damn. So, babe, with Thunder and Lightning, my mama was telling me, like, oh, that's the Angels bowling. Every time you hear the Thunder, that's at the strike. I've been busy. I got a new job. Well, awesome. Hell yeah, good, brother. What job you got? How you been? How's your health? When you getting married, how many kids you got now? And what, you started school? No, is this your last year of school, or are you gonna be a junior? I forget. You're what? Oh yeah, you're gonna be what? Senior, right? Senior is last year, I believe. I believe your Butterball's age. I got a job at the restaurant, bro. Yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Hey, you at the restaurant dropping lines? Like, girl, what line do you want? Which one do you want to drop on you today? Because I got a lot. Hey, Sheila, why don't you do TikToks like that, like this, the TikTokers do like that, like they'll be like, I might just see mine. They ask questions like, hey, are you ER whatever? Oh, because your beauty shocked me or some shit like that. It's called Hot Off the Grill. Oh, nice. Shit, now you making me hungry. I can't, bro. I'm talking to this girl. Gotta keep PG, right? Bite your tongue. That's cool. Hey, man, just keep it humble. The best that, don't. As long as this one to be is, the idea is to be healed. You don't be on your level, because you don't want to keep you hurt in relationships. You don't be like, oh, this is my 10th relationship. Nah, you don't be saying that shit, Because relationship, once again, like, me, I already told you before, like, I tell my kiddos, my belief, teenagers should be dating or be in a relationship at 21. And so, yeah, you guys understand the Eponarch War, the ins and outs every which way, and then you have a heads up. Then there, go for it. I warned you which way, so I'll give you all the angles. You ask me all the questions, now you blessed, so have fun. So, but yeah, brother, hey, it's good to see you, man. Real shit talk. I don't know if I believe you still have the same number, because I freaking I call, voicemail, text you, no love, like your phone's broken. Bro, for real, I don't know why I cried in the past relationship. Now if a girl leaves me, I don't give a fuck. Oh, you cry because it hurts, bro? No one deserves that shit. Like, last lady, she was hungry, like, she was no expecting to tell you, that she was using you, and that's the shit that hurts more. That's why her people, like, she was going back to do, like, very unfair on your part, right? And you just do it, trying to just uplift her and guide her and shit, and she's just, like, using abuse. Yo, been there, done that. And we pray for them, pray they get better, all the good. Instead of praying for them, you pray for yourself. Real shit will talk. I know it sounds harsh, but it's honest truth, And no one deserves it. That's why, once again, my personal opinion, until you're 21, man. And I was like, what the fuck? I know we got needs. I know you see good looking male, female around. Yeah, most definitely. But if you don't know what you are, you know what they are, then what? Do you want to fall on your face? Go for it. I mean, I held my V cards out. I was almost 21 years old, which I did some TikToks about that. Because on TikTok, there's hell females that are like young, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, holding the V card, waiting for the Mr. Romeo. Yeah, Romeo just loves her. And I tell them, hey, because they're religious, right? I'd be like, miss, like, it's cool to study the Bible, live by the Bible. That's beautiful, yes, but I'm going to just give you a forewarning. Like, half of our life, if you go by religion or higher power, that's half of our life. The other half is us, imps and narcs, learn about that war. Because when that person does you dirty, and it's M narc, and they know what the fuck they are, and you know what you are, you know what M's and narcs are, then I promise you this, you say in your head, be like, yo, God, I did what you did, say what you said, I live by your ways, I did the Bible, I'm positive, go to church, all that shit. And they still fuck me over. How? Why? And you might get to the point you become, have bitterness, hate to God, but yo, God, the fuck, you're supposed to be a badass and shit, and I get fucked? Why? I go to church, I do everything positive, don't do nobody wrong, and I still got fucked. Why? And then you get mad at God, like, yo, God, like, yo, didn't ever leave your side. You left me. You went to go love that wrong individual. I warned you, but you didn't listen to me. So to have communication, comprehension, and that's the shit. And a lot of us fall on the face. And then when you, like on here, that's what I mean. Like on here, I've been blocked by like 6 narcs, 1,000, about 7 or 8 eps. And about religious ones, there were I think there were like 4 of them. They were religious, male, females. And then, like what I was saying, so they blocked me. I told them, hey, I did my job. Excuse me, anyone that blocks me wise, yo, I did my job. I triggered you. Now what are you gonna do about it? Cool, you blocked me, that's cool, but now it's in your head. When I live in your head rent free. I did my mission. I triggered you. Cool, awesome. My idea is to get your attention, but to understand what you're going through, what you are individual, Well, I'm gonna get some rest, bro. I'm working from 4 to 11. Oh, yeah, brother. Have a good night. Take care of your friends. Be safe. I'm Archie. Thanks for sharing the live. Let me share the live too. Oh shoot! But it's crazy because you're on here with me, right? Oh no, never mind. I take the back. You gotta be on live together. Juntos. We got Garage Road, Nikia, Richard, Mary. But yeah, freaking yeah, it's funny when I get blocked out here, man. It's like, yo, why I crying dying, man? But I did my job. Like I tell you, yo, I did my job. If I trigger you, that's why I tell you. You ain't know love when I get when I get my my Emerson Arc style. I haven't said it yet on here yet, but when I get it on here, etc. And the match I had to do it, but I figure out when. But I did it by the end of the year. But when I do that, I'll be like, I should do a TikTok, like trigger warning, and then show my face, show my hands. The Neo, they just Smith, what's up? What's all this? Oh, Emerson Marks, kids, that's all you got. So, yo, I'm going to trigger the whole world, and that's my job. I'm the referee when 2020 amp. I'm the referee. Why, you a square, you a circle? What? Amp, right, what? Oh, I don't believe in that. Cool, good or bad, positive, negative, right and wrong. It's all the same shit, same analogy. Ugh, sorry, I'm tired. I'll probably go to midnight and that's it. I want to continue on. Do some TikToks, but I want to upload them on YouTube and then make a TikTok about so you on my bio, in my YouTube channel. So when I do my lives, they're on here. I upload them, etc. So if you want to do a live, we chop it up. I was watch, which I had to respond. Actually, the girl that was on here, Jessica, she made a comment on one of my TikToks, and that was before I figured out my ex was a herd amp, right? And I was watching my TikTok, and that's why I love TikToks. You study yourself. Like I was over 1,000, but I didn't figure it out. Oh, what's up? Hey, what up, Helen? How you doing, miss? How's it going? How's your life? How's the kiddos? How are you? How's your night going? Yeah, I know you're a night owl. But which I'm called that's when I was going through it. I was so I'm doing, I'm obviously my TikTok not about narcs, but obviously I'm talking about her because I believe she was a narcissist. I was just saying to myself, I'm just like, I'm saying it for sure, but I'm just like, I'm saying it, but I'm still trying to figure out, like, and I'm like, oh, that's when I figured out she's not a narc. We're both hurt. Now I know why we failed. And that's why basically was, I got a relationship, but my brother jump in another relationship. Like, yeah, that's a no-no, crash and burn. Now I know why. So, but it's all love. It's all love. Everything happens for a reason, man. That's the beauty about it. And that's why I like Collateral Beauty. That's what it's called, Collateral Beauty, for a reason. The best. That's a badass. I love that movie. That's a badass analogy because it's exactly what it is. Like it's conflicting. Like you got fucked over, but now you love it. Like you figured it out. So, there you go. Do it live if you want to jump on. If not, understandable. But what you call it? Yeah, just I started watching this cartoon with the kiddos. It's called like it's on Netflix or something like it's a. Once again, I love the Asian culture, Japanese culture, etc. Because like their love stories, be cartoon or movie, etc. is beautiful, but it's all these flicks are beautiful. The downfall, but they're all fake, man. That's the shit. Like they say only the movies, right? For a fucking reason. Everyone is asleep now. Oh, it's cool, mommy. Tayan. Everyone's asleep on my side or your side? On my side, they're still awake. Your side, then yeah, I bet. Maybe says. but uh, but like I watched that Asian flick, man. Like yo, I'll tell you, the only time I get emotional, real shit about talking is when I watch flicks, cause I'm tearing them apart. Who's the square emphasis? Who's the circle narcissist? Who's the the circles? I mean, the square circle traits. Hi, the bad guy, bad girl that goes to become a the good guy, good girl, so on and so on. And it's just like it's pretty amazing. Hey, Tanisha, how you doing? How's your night going? But like I was watching the flick, I'm just like, it's a beautiful movie, good concept, but it sucks that we got sold a dream, man. Like you live life good. You got a good person by your side. Nah, nothing. It's just Emerson and Arcs, man. Just like it hurts because we got sold a dream and now we got to figure life out. And when we figure it out, we blessed, right? We blessed now. Like I love life to the fullest. Now I can live life to my last dying breath. Very, very blessed. I got my richness, my 50 kiddos, co-parenting best side on my side, you and I, and all the M squad, the family said we chop it up and we got them in which way. It's fucking beautiful. So I can live father the best that's on my last dying breath. My kids don't bring my narc traits out 1,000 because that's kids, that's their job. So I'm just like, all the people every day that we speak to, on TikTok, all platforms, we vibe it up, uplift them, etc. For how long are they going to be in their heads, their mansion, until they can figure it out and become woke? That's the shitty part, you know what I mean? That's the part that I'm like, fuck, like I say shit easily. Over it, very blessed, thank you, love it. It's just everybody else, I'm like, that's why, I play my music, like earlier, I'm so bad. Earlier it was, La Mama. I think La Disco Mama. I believe that's what she goes by. She was on earlier, right? A lot earlier, and she's like nice, nice music. I was like, oh yeah, this is my my no music playlist on that Spotify. It's the depression, the suicide music. To me it's beautiful, but obviously people listen to the song. If they know the song, they oh shit, that's a deep song, yeah, because you're going through it still, or that song touches you either through a death or through whoever hurt you, etc. And that's why I play it to get you going. To me, it's beautiful. People tell you, "Oh, I sound crazy," but I promise you that when you become woke, you figure it out. It's fucking beautiful. Because why? Because the people making music, they obviously they went through it, potentially still going through it, and they haven't figured it out. They're whatever, the music artists, right? Whatever category, rap, I don't give a shit what they're into, what category they are. But they're still, like, for example, which I don't need to think that's about it. But NF, one of my favorite artists, you could say, he has a song called Outro. I don't know which album, but it's called Outro. You can look it on Spotify. But anyways, he basically talks about if the day that he figures life out, the day that he figures out the answer to life, why he's suffering, said all the good shit. Will his followers say that he folded? Will his followers say, his fans say that he's washed up now that he's not gonna really be potentially not spitting about the depression or the sad music, the suicide music, etc. The shit going through your head like match, etc. Will they fold on him? Will they give up on him, etc. and just move on to the next artist? And which is it's a valid question. It's a valid question. But like me personally, my belief is this: the family, friends, fans, whatever, coworkers that love you and care about you, that all will be by your side through thick or thin. Even if they can't give you $1, that would be the moral support, right? So they won't ever fold on you. The only time they give you shit is when you're doing wrong, because for some reason something blinds you and you don't see it, but they see it like, yo, when they give you the type of the deal is, they warn you, and you might potentially get bothered, but they do it because what, they love and care about you. So it's called what? Constructive criticism. Nothing's wrong with that. That's beautiful. That's what people give a fuck about you. Everybody else that, when you're fucking up, oh, now you good, everyone fucks up. That's why it's fucking stupid. 1.3, wrong fucking answer. Excuses. So you gotta have excuses for your problems, even though you're doing wrong. Like, fuck it, they say it's the right way, I'll fuck up. 90% of shit we do, premeditated, man. Come on. Stop lying to yourself. Stop running for yourself. And that's a lot of people that can't deal with themselves. What y'all do? Fall to drugs and alcohol because you're bored as hell. Because you think, man, I know that can fix you, but remember that all you're doing is letting you shut up for a second, and you're running from your problems. Your problems never left you, man. Yo, they've been on leg with you. What up, baby girl? What up, baby boy? You done with being passed out? Being drunk? You sober now? You done being high? You sober now? Cool. I'm your problem. Yeah, I'm depression, PTSD, breakup, your ex. What are you gonna do about me? Are you gonna fix me? Or are you gonna just run away from me again? You're gonna go get high, go get drunk again. What you gonna do? And for how long are you keep doing this? Like, once again, I'm not saying this to anybody that's an addict, ex-addict, etc. Like, yo, you don't need that shit in your life. That's why you have accessories, necessities. Wants, needs. That's an accessory. That's all it is, man. Because I mean, you share whatever you're going through. I'm sorry what you're going through, etc. And it sucks. But remember, the more people in your support team, the faster you can let go. The faster you can understand why you have your overthinking triggered. Why you had the mansion, all the doors are painted wide open. Then you will figure it out a lot faster. And so they don't have to rely on drugs or alcohol. You have to, or I have nobody around me. I see that on TikTok all day, every day, even on Facebook, etc. I have we push people away most definitely, but if someone's trying to reach out to you that's positive, and quote unquote, because whatever, lovers is healers, right? We're here to support you, show love to you, uplift you, and guide you. Then that's the idea. So why do you want to push people away? And that's the shit. I understand it gets hard. You've trusted some people in your life and did you dirty, most definitely. But that's one of those ones to stay persistent on you. Like, yo, I've and new followers, drop my little big, my big comment, etc. And I tell them, I got you best as. And that's what many followers, typically for the most part, females, because once again, it's not a sexist type of thing. Typically, females are empathist, psycho narcissist, typical males. I tried to go live, but the connection is too unstable. Oh, potentially because where you're at, babe, or it's the people in the servers. It's just it's a lot. It's a right level. We try tomorrow. At nighttime, everyone typically for the most part jumps on. During the day, I think it actually be worse. Probably. Well, I don't know. During the day, probably be as bad versus nighttime because for the most part, a lot of people are more on live on nights because after 6 p.m. basically, that's when it's a free for all because everyone's getting out of work and so on and so on. But but it's out there. But don't feel like you're alone, guys, man. Been there, done that shit. It took me 5.5 years to let go of my first mom. And it took me 5.5 years and losing my brother. Sharing tops. to let her go 1,000. That's fucking wild, man. I'm just like being stuck in this feeling is like I could potentially have a good relationship. Now I'm there, I'm going out here. So very blessed with her every which way. Everything happens for me in life most definitely, but like, that's the shit we're a lot of people in relationships, they shouldn't be in relationships, not knowing. And when they start figuring shit like, damn, that's what we feel? Like, yeah, because your head wasn't straight. Or their head wasn't straight. And that's why y'all did what you did, etc. And it sucks, yes. Does it hurt? Hell yes, it does. But as long as you figure it out, that's a blessing in disguise, man. Now you know the deal is. Now you know what you went through and why y'all failed. So the idea is not to, if you ever see each other again, just keep it humble and that's it. And break it down. They might call you crazy. Be like, oh, that might make, if they're old-minded, be like, oh, that makes sense. That's what you feel. Yeah, but it's cool. Like, how you doing? What's up with you? Like, so on and so on. So I tell people, like, yo, I got you, man. Best as every which way. Because, it's healing process can be lonely, but with the squad, you blessed. That's why I love TikTok. Because why? To vibe it up with people, man. I'm a little guy. That's why, like, earlier, I forgot who it was that said that, that jumped up for a second. They're like, yo, why do you have a little bit of people? And that's totally cool with me. Like, yo, I don't sit on Narc Talk. Not really to anybody that does Narc Talk. I don't sit on that at all. Like, like some people said earlier, not really why she's like, man, all the people sit on Narc Talk, like, yo, they're still going through it. Like, potentially so, most definitely. Like me, I'm just like, oh, Narc Talk, I make my comment, keep pushing, you know? But I tell you, I'm just here to educate you about us also. Like, narcissists destroy you, yes, but I can speak on it and get destroyed by imp. I heard way worse, like 10 times worse. Is why I'm not prepared for that. How does quote unquote good person destroy you? It's depression. That sad talk. Like, it's cool to educate people more definitely, but give all aspects. Switch it up. Give all. That's me. I do a little bit about it, but I want you about us and everybody. Just keep positive emphasis around you. The ones that are going through healing like you're going through it. Yo, you blessed. Like, control your overthinking. You vibing. On the same page. They just keep people stuck. Oh yeah, cause I believe some do it for the money, cause I'll keep you in the sad talk. Yo, that's my pockets, my followers. Cause a lot of people going through it. Oh my gosh, they're talking to me. Fuck yeah, they're talking to you and everybody else. But how long you been following for? A week, months, a year, and you still on that shit? You still like, go fuck. The idea is to stop digging your hole and get in and stop, and if they're learn about the situation and get out of the hole, right? But not keep fucking digging. Cool, you know what I mean? Baby, how was your day? I love my kid. That baby. Better now, but today was like, it's just a lot, man. Like, this is the best ever. Tomorrow, I'm ripping shit apart. A lot of washing, cleaning, folding. Yeah, a lot. But other than that, it was good. Like, I love my kid once again, but she picked them up. Everything's good. And I tell them, say love you. See you guys Saturday. Oh, actually, this Saturday I'm gonna see them because they're gonna go to. I believe they're going to Oregon. I believe. Don't call me now. I'm gonna say Oregon. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I told you, that's cool. I need a break. That's more for me to catch up and clean my shit outside and prep everything in the office. Just get things in order, man. Just need to get everything in order. So, cause like I told her, she's like, yes, you're working most definitely, but I do 4 days in Seattle typically, and then 3 days with the boys, so I can't really do nothing other than so. I'm not giving you grief, but it's a lot for me, And then she asked me today, like, when's Amber moving in? I was like, 2 years. So 2 years, like, yeah. I go, no, it's a situation, but definitely she's gonna wait for her man to graduate. And from there, she thought, that's long. No, I go, it is, but it's cool. We blessed. I'm very, very blessed. Thank you. I told you, you're blessed. It's definitely more power to y'all. And that's good, but I told I'm blessed in life. I just need to get things in order, and that's it. Other than that, I'm no worries in the world. Co-parenting and I do best at my side. I'm doing good. So I remind you your days that you have, botherness and bitter stuff. Remind you, keep up, please, I can talk about it and hurt my feelings, hurt your feelings, Why did she ask about me? Oh, just in general, babe, in general. Like not just her, but people like, and was it like, I think 2 days ago. I'm not the maid. Obviously not love. But like 2 days ago, my people was having local. Like, yeah, once you go moving down here, like, oh, it's gonna be like 2 years. Like, what? That's a long time. Like, oh no, it's cool. Yeah, time goes quick, but I don't even worry about time go. I'm very blessed. I'm just everything happens for a reason in life. Like, yes, I could have got somewhere locally, but there would be hurt. I don't need a hurt person. And this is part of how can I say? Just part of life. I'm not. Oh, yeah, I'm not the maid. Sorry. But you would call it. It was very unexpected, but I'm very blessed. So really, I can't just ditch my kids. I obviously not, babe. Common sense. So I tell everybody, I got kids. She got kids. So anyone that gets to believe, like, more power to you. But that's a lot behind it. Especially you gotta get the whole situation. Do things correct, not incorrect. Don't rush bullshit. Let it go smoothly and straight. But that's the idea too. So I tell everybody, I told her that I'm blessed. Thank you. I'm good. I go, and that was a little hard for me because why? 4 days in Seattle to be with the boys. And that school's about to start, so 2 more weeks. Why? So I have the boys announce the market's in from Saturday night till Sunday night. So Monday, Tuesdays are my days off. I can do I have plenty of time to catch up, refurbish computers, do more TikToks and do more lives and people see me more, etc. We have to do everything in a good flow. And, oh yeah, baby, no, yeah, do things correctly, not incorrectly. No, there's nothing. We blessed with no time's irrelevant, so we blessed now. So I love the situation every which way. So hey Ortiz, how you doing? How's your night going? How's the family? How's your health? But yeah, like I'm good. I'm good. I'm good every which way. I just love life every which way. That's like like when my boys leave, I get a little down with the crate. I'm just like, but it's a breather for me. I'm just like love them a lot. Now it's time to catch up. He has a lot in your house. Oh yeah, 1,000. I messed up for many years of my life, so I got to fix everything now, which is cool. Hey, I figured out everything, so I'm very blessed. So I'll do things correct, not incorrect no more. That's the idea. So, you and I can live life. Oh yeah, no, for sure, babe. Oh yeah, for sure, 1,000, man. It's about when everything falls into place, everything smoothly as hell. That's why, like a lot of people like here locally, like they've been doing all these relationships. We just stay humble, stay strong. As long as you give it your 1,000 on your side and vice versa, be blessed. Nothing come between you guys. But if let's say something come between on their side, then they folded, not you. And but so I tell you, just stay strong, man. Stay strong, because you can have a relationship locally, but if it's shit, it's shit. If you don't have a happy home, why you with them? That's how my people locally. I'm not gonna give you shit, but do you worry about this one with your partner? If you do, your shit's over. I'm also alone for now too. Oh no, yeah, babe. Obviously, both of us are, but we good. Like, I'm blessed to have you rich way. Like, very unexpected, and y'all got the best partner in the world. you know. Hey, yes, 62. How you doing? How's your night going? How's life? How's your family? How are you? But I tell you, we bless every which way. Cause why? It's beautiful. Like, very unexpected, and I could be myself 1,000. But even before you, I was telling myself, like, tell me, I won't ever change for nobody. I won't walk in eggshells. I won't have a broken home. Fuck all that. Like, I don't want to come home to someone and just like, fuck, gotta deal with you. When you're doing all that bullshit, your shit's over. But for how long you gonna be there? Yes, I understand it. He said, yes, when kids are involved. Understandable. I ain't stupid. Been there than that, most definitely. But, whatchamacallit, that's why, I'm good. I tell you, my kids don't want to trigger me because that's their job. But not, I come home just chill. Like, right now, to be quiet, watch Cloud of Beauty again. Shed my tears because we got sold a dream. Hey, Marcy made it. How's your night going? How's everything? But whatchamacallit, like, I love that flick. Well, I love a lot of things. I gotta rewatch and watch Matrix also, but Cloud of Beauty, I love it because it's just like, we got sold the biggest dream in the world, man. Biggest dream in the world, not knowing, and it shit sucks, man. Like, damn, set up for failure. It took me 39 years of my life to pick up the Matrix to figure it out, but it's okay. It's totally okay. Cause why? Now we get help. Emerson got me which way, and like I was telling the missus, I'm so bad with names. I need to. I'll tell you, one day when I get my shed, AK office done correctly, I'll have like the movies. I'll have my billboards. I'll have my like my little my little thumbtacks. Like, this is the squad from the Amsterdam Bibles from each state, and just have it on there. But anyways, I told her, so excuse me, pardon me, I'm tired. Long day. I believe, don't call me a better age. I want to say she's like, don't call me now, like early 30s, And she was talking about, like, she didn't say kids, like, verbally say it, but like she told me, I told her, like, I was like, made a comment saying, like, because somebody asked, why we bitter, etc., and I go, simple answer to that, because I will go in September or on my birthday. Oh yeah, my treat for sure. Then after the market, they gotta go your way. So meet the squad and potentially meet the girls and just get things figured out. We go, baby. We blessed everybody 1,000. So with that said, whatchamacallit, like she said, like about the mention about the mansion. I say, in that room, if you have let go of your ex or that individual, they live in head rent free, and they live in that room rent free while she's eating that popcorn, watching Cloud of Beauty, a smile on your face, and she's like, yo, Marito. I watched that movie, man. I'm happy to prepare me, but man, I shed so many tears. Like I said, like to tear it apart. And there's so many meanings to it. I go, yes. And I go, you know what that is? Like, what's that? That's all traditional lost stems. That's every category right there. Like, what I think I say, when you hear you hear the M's. What are they? Lovers, healers, or thinkers, right? And what do I say? My true definition. What are they worried about? Love, time, death. And she's like laughing. She's like, that's, yeah. We always saying it. What are you about? Little kids. Where you're not little kids, teenagers, their feelings. Said all that good shit. Like high school time, middle school time, whatever age you start doing your feeling process. Like if someone breaks up with you, I want to die. I'm going through a shitty relationship. I'm going through a shitty childhood. I want to die. I want to be here, etc. And like we were about love. Like when someone gonna love me like I love them, like what can I have? True love. Like why keep in the soul dream and all that bullshit, right? That's what we're about, love. And death, time, I want to grow up faster and be out of the house. And then we get out of the house, then we're like, damn, I was with this individual for 1 year, 2 years, 20 years, 30 years of my life. I can't get time back. But everything happens for a reason. And that's what I said, as I told you, how you mentioned, because she said a comment like saying, like, she said that, like, she goes with her friends. Her friend, one of her best friends, and she's got her, her kids, and she's like, me, I believe I'm gonna just be like the girl I'm gonna just be the auntie, and that's it. And which I basically just saying, metaphorically speaking, wise, saying that she can have kids and she's just be the auntie, like she's gonna use, not you, but to be her friends and whomever's auntie, etc. And so I remember missing the movie. That when the guy told you don't worry about the kids, you the kids all around you, those are your kids. You don't have to physically have one, adopt one, etc. But these are your kids. And I told the same thing, like, yo, remember that? So yeah, so your friends, kids, and every kid around you, that's your kid. Teach them, show them the love you would if that was your own kid. Guide them every which way, hold their hand every which way, so they don't fall on their face like you did, like we did, like we all did. She's just like, I can sing a lot of beauty. I go, you gotta watch it. I go, really sure what talk. I watch it and I shed my tears. Me, honestly, I don't show a lot of emotions. Not in a bad way, just I already figured it out. I shed my tears, But now that I'm woke in 2020, etc., new, etc., I watch the flicks. Who's a circle narcissist? Who's a square empathist? Who's the square empathist with narcissist traits? And I'm just picking the fuck out of it. Like, all the answers to life has been on her face, not knowing. That's the mind-blowing shit, man. I'm just like, damn. I have to rewatch all Bambi. I have to rewatch Dumbo. I have to rewatch everything and see, like, who's the square, who's the circle. And that's why, like, I told her, like, you want to see a hurt empath? A lost empath that changed the ways? It's like, what? I go, there's a lot of flicks, but the one that I thought of, and I went after rewatching, but I already know in my head majority of it. I was like, American History X. She's like, ooh, I haven't seen that for a very long time, but that's a very triggering movie. I go, yes, it's very triggering. Why? Because it's very racial. Shit happens like that. Ben happened like that. And it hurts. But I go, but here's the kicker. There's a lot behind it. I go, you know what happened in the situation, right? Put them out of the crib with all good shit. I look, he changed his ways. He went through a lot of physical bullshit, a lot of shit, yes. But he finally went through the awakening and became woke. And that's why he switched his way from, he wasn't born a narcissist, he was raised as a narcissist. But we're narcissist traits-wise with the father, etc., because the tradition being what? No, I go, not every race is a racist. Like, they're not all narcissists. It's because their mom or dad, etc., the way raised, the environment, etc. So that's just a lost empath, not knowing. Eventually, when they want to study more and evolve more and vibe with other races, because not all black, yellow people are bad. Not all people are bad. Everyone's your unique individual. And I go, that's what I told you. That's everything. That's what I told you. For example, I was like, Thor, right? The Avengers. Thor is a hurt amp. Loki is a lost amp. Well, I think the bad guy, he always fight himself. The narcissist comes at him, he freaks the fuck out, and then calm him down, and he goes back to the good guy. So I said, but he's trying to figure himself out because he was basically, raised incorrectly, not knowing. And his father, Thor's father tried to raise him. He said all the good shit. So I go, everything is there. Everything is there. It's fucking crazy. you know? It's mind blowing. But hey, it's the Matrix, man. So you keep looking at it, you figure it out, and I tell people what, my girl and I here in the squad is here to hold your hand and guide you every which way. Remember, nobody can fix nobody. You go and fix yourself, and that's your flaws to your last impasse. Lovers, sealers, overthinkers. What y'all worry about? Love, time, death. The 5 W's: who, what, where, why, whom, why. What's your favorite question in the world? Why with the cherry on top, right? And then with that, what happens? Which a lot of us that we think with our hearts feeling before our minds common sense, and that's why always battling. And that's how we don't go with our intuition, and we get fucked up with, damn, I should listen to myself every fucking time. PG every single time. Why? Why me? Gosh damn, why don't I ever listen to myself? I'm a fucking retard. No, you're not a retard, it's because you don't know what you are. And that's what we say, not knowing. But it's totally cool. It's totally cool. Let's tell people, yo, you blessed. You talking about vibing, right? You talking about vibing? Oh, this sounds badass. It's called it's called Need Someone. You talked about nighttime. It's the hook. It's like why at nighttime it hurts the most. I'm like, oh, I know the answer. It's called loneliness. Because they ain't by your side, and there was somebody else, 100,000 people, but they ain't by your side. That's what hurts it bad at night. Once again, all this music, when I was going through it, dying like a bitch. Now that I know what I know, it's beautiful, man. I love it. Like, yo, shit, I don't miss none of that pain at all. So that's why my respect to all these artists out there, but I pray that they figure it out. Like me, which eventually I'll do a stitch to NF if I'm mentioned and put the hashtag, but yo, it'd be awesome to speak to NF, or y'all stepped shipping, or y'all stepped separate anyway. Oh, for sure, babe, for sure. On that note, yes. But to speak to the artist, but what y'all do eventually take that about, hey, all the people that vibe me, you speak a tongue, take all my content, claim it as yours. And share it in your tongue, your part of the world, and then you will get a lot of followers. Especially probably like females. Majority type females are males and narcs. It only hurts if you were close. Oh yeah, for sure, 1,000. The closer you are to the individual, the worse it is. That's like me, which once again, I probably will get that on me. But like when I was going my desperation mode, right? And I begged the 2,000 to come back. And I finally let her go, etc., right? And I had to, thanks to my amps. And when she told me, like, yo, now you want to give me 20%? Because I was in that 80-20 policy, etc. And she's like, you're 7 years too late. Oh, that shit hurt bad. But if you live separate, just under the same roof. Oh, yeah, no, it's because once again, me, I'm an individual that's, even before this, then it doesn't hurt really. Oh, no, it still hurt, baby. Well, it hurt more at the end for me personally because I finally want to get my 20. That's what hurt me the most. But I needed to die. That's why, like when she saw me crying, bawling, etc., like in my office, like cry like a bitch. I tell her, don't feel sorry for me. I deserve this. I need to go through this. I just need to figure out why. Like it sucks to hear. Yes, I'm sorry for what I did to you, most definitely. But sorry don't fix shit. You did wrong, yes, but this doesn't fix shit at all, right? But it's okay. I will figure this out. I'm not doing 5.5 years. Fuck no, I'm not. And yeah, very blessed. So you heard from rejection? Rejection? No. Let me think about that, baby, before I answer it. It was just desperation mode, not from loss of love. Well, it was my desperation was to give the last 20 to have her come back by my side and be a quote unquote family, but not. That's why I'm blessed. Like, my number 3, I begged 3 times. So, but I love that when she dropped that. I mean, like, yo, you're 7 years too late. Now you only before she said now you only even 20. You're 20. After I'm doing all my shit, everything's happened already. The ball's really going. Nah, man, you're 7 years too late. And I was like, that was just like, I laugh about it. I think, but yo, but it's beautiful. Yo, I love you for leaving me. I told him to get that on me because after I figured out I love my 10Ms, my light workers. Yo, it's the best analogy in the world. Like, when you let them go 1,000, I love you for leaving me. What the fuck? Like she told me all my people something like you're fucking crazy. It's crazy to the person that doesn't understand the analogies, man. Like analogies and metaphors are beautiful because you throw curveballs at people. Only people that understand the analogies be like, oh shit, that's just deep because they know what you're talking about. And that's when people tell me, oh, on here, they'll be like, oh, I'm the referee again. They'll be like, I'm over my ex. And be like, so if you saw me your face to face, nose to nose, nothing happened to you. You won't be triggered. Hey, baby, the music's too loud? Please let me know. So you were hurt because when you offered the whole president, she turned you down 1,000. So you were hurt from rejection. Rejection, yes, but it's. How do I even know? Obviously, yeah, she rejected, obviously, because the ball was really well on her side. But I basically chose for us because, like, once again, like it's like they say, they say out here they'll be like, it hurts a lot when you love somebody, you gotta push them away, and it does. Like, but that's what I say. That's what I go. But at the same time, people also you have to have. I have love. What I say is, I have love for the mother of my kids and for my experience, etc. But I don't love her. So that's you gotta separate the two. And that's what you get for not loving the right way from the beginning. Oh, you're a dick, babe. No, very true, 1,000. But that's why hurt people. See, I'm more firm, etc. Like I don't die with petty words. So that's what BY is. That's why I was a verbal abuser, narcissist traits. She was a physical abuser, narcissist traits. But we both are narcissists, and that's the shit people don't like hearing about. Yo, I can speak on my behalf. That's why I have it on me. He said I don't have it on because I'm fucking bored. And if you were not in love with her, then you shouldn't have stayed with her. Oh, I know, but we did it because why? Tradition, the kids, all that good, corny, traditional bullshit. That's why. And a lot of us do it. Why not? No, because that's how people. I'm still narcs. That's all you have in this world. If you know those two small big words, that's how you suffer. That's why you're paying the price. No matter what age you are at this peak, hey, we're talking and vibing. That's the best thing in the world right now. Yes, but it's your house, so she had to be the one to leave. Correct, but that was between both of us. We had our days. Like for example, I knew when she was quote unquote done with me, like breaking up with me, and then like I talked to her that she changed her ways, whatever, because she played, in the Mexican culture, Jenna Rivera is the one. So when she played that, like, she's going through her feelings. I just think about let it be, from that, but I'm trying my side, but yeah, it hurts, yeah, definitely, but that's the shit. Tradition, kids, etc. That's why I learned my lesson. Hardcore, but it's cool. It's cool. I tell people, that's why I say what I say. And talk when kids are involved, the true victims of the kiddos. I'm sorry you get your ass beat. I'm sorry, all that shit. Yeah, it hurts, most definitely, but the kids see it, they hear about it, they know what the deal is. They're the ones that live with that trauma. That's the shit that sucks, that hurts every which way, You see, ignoring a person that you love is not the right way. Almost definitely, it's not. But me, once again, the reason why I would ignore her or anybody, not just her, anybody, like lots of people thought, yo, you a dick. Like, nah, you can call me a dick and hurt my feelings, but I'm not gonna keep talking about the past. If you want to have the same conversations, I'm gonna give you the same answers. Then why do you want to talk about it? I can talk about it. I don't die with petty words. I can say sorry 1,000 times, they ain't gonna fix shit. But you want to talk about it? When you start crying, I'm no disrespect you, but I'm not gonna give a shit. Be like, oh, okay, so you kind of get it. Why? Oh, that's right, because why? That's how I told her and many others before her. And to the day, when you and God can fix the past, let me know the formula. I'm on social media, tell that to the whole world, and God can fix all the past, quote unquote. Don't play games or you get what you deserve. Oh, for sure. I wouldn't say play games on my side, baby. I just don't. I tell you, I told her my ex-wife, this ain't my first rodeo. All this shit you said, that's why It's gonna sound bad, but it's true. That's all your nurses. Nah, it can be you can call nurses crazy. Like, nah, I just don't deal with shit. If you want to stay in the past, the same past, yo, I have to be like, yo, I'm a dick. Be like, okay, you're gonna say this, I'm gonna say this. See, why do I know what you're gonna say? Same broken record conversation. So why am I gonna elaborate about it? We can talk about it, but when you crying, I'm not gonna hold you nothing. No, nope. Call me a dick, I'll be a dick. In the beginning, I was, try to be cool, etc., and hold whatever and cherish all the good shit and uplift. But towards the end, I was like, nah, I'm good. Nah, not anybody. No. It's fucking broken record. Why? Why am I supposed to pick you up when you're down when you're talking about the same shit you haven't let go? You're still stuck in the past. You haven't let it go. So why should I be holding you? That makes no sense. She broke your heart no matter what, and I think you were in love with her. That's why you had such a hard time dealing with her and let it go. I know it's so much a type, which is gay on what up, Fred? How you doing? How's it going? Which is the gay about it'd be nice in due time that TikTok allows like verbal comments. That'd be awesome. But anyways, she broke your heart, no matter. Yeah, well, for sure she broke my heart. Cause why? At the end, I want to get my last 20. Desperation mode. But once again, that's why I love that comment. Your pocket on me. You're 7 years too late. That's just deep, man. That's because once again, that's Dougie Fresh. Oh, hey, this is my boy Dougie Fresh. Hey, Dougie Fresh, is this Dougie Fresh, my boy from Seattle, or is a TikToker? I know everyone can use anybody else's name, quote unquote, etc. But how you doing? How's your night going? But anyway, what you call it? Yeah, but no, I heard, but like, I need to die. That's Extension, man. Triple X. I'm dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead. It's the best. I love that analogy. That's why I said, y'all, it's the awakening phase because you're figuring it out. Like him, he was young. He was going through his awakening. That's why when he spoke some real raw shit. A lot of his generation, the hood, etc., didn't understand where he's coming from. Like Tupac, all these other artists, Pop Smoke, etc. Those are hurt, lost temps. They don't know what they are. Like, yes, they're doing wrong in the streets. Yes, club bitches, gangs, drugs, all that shit. Yeah, common sense, that's wrong. But take that aside, they have good in them. They have no guidance. They just roll with the punches. Like you said, like I'm gonna say, I don't know love. I had love in the streets in pocket. All these people, the streets showed them love, lost temps. That's like, that's why I was doing a bunch of possible TikToks. He was hella vibeable. Like, he was doing wrong, yes, but at the end he was trying to do better. But he was just vibeable as fuck. It's simple. If you love a person, then show them. And if you don't, then you won't. Oh yeah, 1,000. No, for sure, 1,000. Now that we know, it's safe to say 1,000 most definitely. But that's the thing. A lot hurt people. So I told me, I figured this out. I lost my brother. You knew my brother. You were uplifting me when I was down. You were going through your shit, and that's why you chose me. But in reality, you were doing your shit, right? So, hurt people. Nobody can fix themselves with a body by your side. I know that. That's deep. But anyway. That's deep. What's so deep about how she said 7 years too late? Oh, when I want to give my 20. I love that. I love that comment. Because when I was crying, when I was having my emotional breakdown, right? And I was just bawling in my office, and she, and I was just like, I'll give you my 20. She's like, she put my hand on my shoulder, like, I'm sorry, but you're 7 years too late. And I was like, ooh, shit's beautiful. Cause that shit's deep, but it's the truth, man. Like, Now you want, like you said, now you want to give me all your love. Now you want to give me 100. 7 years later, why? That makes no sense. Especially what's already happening. Why? No, yeah, that's very true. Don't worry about me. Just let me let me finish my emotional breakdown, and I will figure this out. This shit, I will figure this out. And that's why I got blessed with my 10 amps because they reached out to me. Well, they were talking to me already, but when they started me do my Facebook Live, that's when they reached out more. And they're like, yo, I'm going to hold your hand, guide you. I'm going to tell you what I was told. And it's, yeah, I'm very, very blessed, you know. I love my death because, yo, if I was in 1,000, baby, you and I would be talking to these people right now. I'll be doing my lives, but I'll still be like a lot of people going to do lives and doing the TikTok and Facebook, etc. But like, for example, yo, real shit talk, all these, counselor therapists, psychiatrists, life coaches, all these people, quote unquote, these categories, certified all that good shit. A lot of them started impasse. They're going through the awakening, but they're not woke. And that's when I tell them they get offended. I mean, like, you should not get offended by my petty little words. I'm a little person. I'm a nobody compared to you, and my words bother you. Then that lets me know that you're not woke. You're going through your awakening. You're awakened, but you're not woke. Woke, yo, my petty words won't bother you. I won't even trigger you at all. They're just petty little words, Hey, Graciela, how you doing? How's your night going? With that said, how's the family? How's your health? With that said, what you call it? I shouldn't bother you, but that's what I mean. I'm like, when psychiatrist, therapist, counselor block me, I start laughing like, yeah, another one. Because I'm doing my job, I trigger them. It's just words. If you're a quote unquote counselor therapist, how does a nobody, which is myself, that's not certified, no credentials, trigger you, bother you with petty little words? Like, for example, right now, with the big trigger, the big debate on TikTok is what? You don't gotta forgive nobody. Especially the young generation, like my kids, our kids, Generation X and younger. I don't know. They're so bitter in life, it's pathetic. Like, I'm gonna do a TikTok about this shit. Like, by the time, when I say my comments, I drop it on you, and you call me out. But yes, remember, you don't have to forgive me. Your choice. I don't beat you with the Bible, but I'm gonna stab you in the heart. You don't have to forgive them, but by you not doing that, forgive, not forget. Then what that lets me know, that tells me why, is in everyone around you, like, yo, you still have bitterness, hatred to that individual. So now that you have learned from the lesson of, here you go, babe. But you still have bitterness into that individual. So stab your heart more. In your head, the mansion, because your head is your best friend and your worst enemy. In that room, they live there rent free, eating popcorn, watching Cloud of Beauty, smile in your face until you kick your asses out of your head. That room. What you gonna do about it? See, and then they get better. Don't forgive them, your choice, but they live in your head rent free. Every time you hear their name, every time you hear anything about them, you cringe. You bother your head, like, fuck them. Your shit, my shit, I don't worry about that. I'm good. I forgive, not forgot. And my mansion, I'm blessed. I'm here talking. I got my best girl by my side. Well, not a woman who woke 1,000 like I am. Co-parenting. Put the kiddos and the M squad, people that help and guide it which way. We can all do it. I hold your hand, guide you. Can't fix you. God can't even fix you. But we can hold your hand and guide you, and that's it. Being here. How and what will you offer the love you have always wanted? Oh, as far as you and I'm trying to do better, but I need to open more on my softer side, I guess you could say. Because before I was like the traditional lamp where, like, roses and candies and all that good stuff, traditional stuff, but my birthday mom destroyed me. After that, I was like, real shit. I thought, I'm trying to do better, but that part of me I need to work on was definitely to be more affectionate to the fullest. Because I don't know, I'm trying to work on that part. That's my little flaw. But I just like to socialize, But that part, yes, I need to do more better on that part. For sure, 1,000. It's because what it is, I believe, is like once a person destroys you and the people that keep destroying after that, you the Romeo side of you, the Juliet side of you, that love side of you, it starts slowly diminishing. Like, you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna be in a relationship, but if they do me dirty, so why do I want to buy him shit? Why do I want to do my part? You know, and you become numb to a certain extent. Like now, like, and then you fighting yourself because your head is your best friend, your worst enemy. You know, and you irritate the lesson from your past too much. I am realizing that now. Not excuses. And you entertain the lesson from your past too much. Baby, elaborate more. And you entertain the lesson from your past too much. As far as like my sayings, or as far as what? Not excuses? I don't know. I wouldn't call them excuses. I don't know the lovey dovey part of me. I'll figure it out. If you can't get over all that, be fully open and love all the way, then we won't work. Oh, we work 1,000. No, I'll get over that. I'm thinking right now it's because I got so much going on. Like, I'm trying. How can I say this? I got 40 in Seattle to deal with the boys, so I can try to be positive best as, and I know as far as you and I, the lovey dovey part, potentially best as, but I'm overwhelmed right now as you speak. If your past will keep you from being fully loving, then there's no point in being in a relationship. Oh, no, it's not. Hey, babe, that didn't hold me back at all. At all. It's just me as an individual as far as like touching my soft side of me, I guess you could say. Like, quote unquote. Which I'll get back most definitely. Right now I'm just trying to get everything in order. Everything in order, and I could be a lot more better than that now. But that's why I love to know that you and I talk better, because this is real shit, real talk. This is about our relationship, you know? Yeah, I think, girl, how you doing? How's your night going as a family? But I tell you, I'll keep working on myself for sure. I know. You just said your past pain has shut down parts of you being given. Oh, yeah. As far as previous to why, that's what I'm saying. Not just with you and I. You know, even before Jennifer, like my first big mom, she destroyed me. You know, and after that, I'm just like, why should I be all like lovey-dovey and shit? Why should I be like, if they're gonna do me dirty, right? Why should I be buying flowers, all this shit? For what reason? They're just talking vibe, chop it up, and that's why I just didn't give them more effort on that part. And all or nothing. Oh, I know, babe. I know you. I know. We'll be good. 1,000. Don't worry. I'm doing better. Best as doing better. But don't worry. I'll get all that. I'll get all that. I'm just trying to calm myself. My kids, like, I don't know, which is, yes, it's my fault. My fault, which I will try to do better. That's why this did. Like, they did so overall better, but they still triggered me. I don't even want to get to see you if you're just going to ignore me. Babe, I'm like, mommy, no, we're good. Not ignoring you at all. Just, once again, when my kids trigger me, it's not just you, it's the whole world. I'm just like, yo, I'm just going to stay quiet. But that's not your fault. That's not nobody's fault. No, that's my fault. Yeah. That's my fault which way, in which I will do better. I'm trying to do better. This week it was half good, half bad, 50-50. So I will get that. The kids are fine when I am there. I know, but it's fun to say it because you're female. Like, yo, that's why when the boys ask about you, said they talk to you, they come down and listen to you, right? Look at me, I was talking to them, clean up, do your part. Nope, that youth, okay. And on the phone, they did everything. Oh no, most definitely 1,000, baby. Yeah, once again, because you're a female. They know you're my partner, etc. So they vibe with you. I'm just dad, like, yo, dad's angry. I'm like, guys, I won't be angry if you do your part, Even clean everything with no problem. I know, babe, because of you, not because of I. And like me, like last night I told Love, I was like, I was talking to him this morning. I was like, but now it's like, yo, after being, my narcissist came out with them 1,000, right? Because that's the only people that trigger me every which way, my kiddos. So with that said, I was exhausted in general because the boys were in the weekend. Which is a lot, and I love them to death, yes, but it's a lot from an individual. I'm cleaning, washing, cooking. They're not vibing with what I'm cooking with, so it's a lot, right? And with that said, after, like yesterday, I love you that, baby. Yesterday, that was a good trigger right there, man. Big time, just like, I'm like, yo, my kids, man, like just I'm only one individual doing all this shit. And we're just chilling, V-Bucks games. I'm like, fuck. So that's why I was like, after I talked, and then get the phone to Saeed. I was just laying in bed, just chilling. I was like, I was so exhausted in general, but I was exhausted being, triggered, angry. You said it like, fuck. I was calming myself down because I was like, once again, telling my kiddos. And then from there, I was just chilling in bed, and I was getting drowsy. Like, as I said, I took a nap. Like, I need a nap. But then we were talking to you, I took a nap. A quick power nap, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Felt better. And I said to the boys, like, hey, we set the pile up, do you want to help? I was laughing, like, you're asking me if I want to help you guys. I was like, yo, give me like 2-3 minutes. I'm still tired. And then Flaco was like, he's just like, yo, if that's tired, let's just go do it, finish it. And they finished it. So I told him, like, yo, thanks to you, babe, thanks to you, thanks to them. Thanks for doing that. Oh, yeah, give me a hug, thank you. And I go, they're like, sorry, no, I'm sorry, guys. It's just a lot, love you guys to death, but just try not to make a mess of me. I go, Flaco, you don't do it bad. It's just the rest of the crew. Yeah, so it's today I was still triggered here and there because I'm just like it's a mess everywhere, but they help here and there, and that's why I tell them I will tomorrow I'll clean up everything, get everything in order best as. I tell boy every weekend when we see each other, we're gonna try again, okay? I'm trying to buy my tune, but remember the positive is what I talk to you guys. Because my pop didn't talk, making my ass beat. And even shit I didn't even do. Like I told the other fuck, I was like, yo. I know I don't mean to yell at you and all you, but you're all team of squad, right? And then when you're here, your brother's not here, then you're the big brother. You help and guide it which way, So, he's leaving that. I just good law, y'all behave the most, and the rest go behind, etc. So it's just day by day, like, or for me, wise for them. With them, it's weekend to weekend. So along with that, that's the only people that trigger me. And now that I can breathe, like obviously I miss them. And that's what like the time like going back to my house. Yeah, you got 2 houses, Papa. Yes, I was. Something like that. So last dying best, And as a kid, I tell me, when you get older, I would talk to you more, elaborate more, so you have a better life than both mom and dad, so you understand what's going on. Ideas do better than us. For now, don't worry about that. We keep a working track in the house and maintain. I go, I don't mind buying you V-Bucks if you do your part. If I go, match your energy. If you didn't do your part, I ain't doing my part either. Simple as that. And then when you get mad at me, I'm like, wait, I'm asking you, why you mad at me? What did you do that bothered me? I'm mad. And from there, we'll go from there and go. Like, no parent in the world wants to be the idea not to be mad at the kids or tell them off, them, etc. But when you trigger them, obviously the whole physical part, I'm leaving that. Like I'll pop them in the butt here and there, etc. When they bother me, to get them to that point. Other than that, nah. But obviously, no one deserves to get physically beat up. Hell no. Especially kids, you're defenseless, etc. Your kids. But like me, my situation, for my pops, like in the family, I understand why he was the way he was. Generational cycle, man. So I figured it all out. So that's why I tell my kid, I tell my dad, like, yo, majority of life, all you kids, right, yo, man, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm doing better since last year was. I'm talking to you, but before I just yell and that's it. Because you guys yell and that's it. I won't be talking to you like that. Now I ask you a question, why am I saying what I'm saying? I'm talking to you, simple question, simple answer, man. I go, but I'm not gonna ground you. I just need an answer. But you guys are scared because why? Because I raise my voice, being firm. Why am I bothered with my triggers? I love you guys. Just give me a simple answer. If not, then ask Google, ask YouTube, man. I go, I love you guys, but I'm always gonna beat you up the truth. Your generation has no excuse in life for the most part. All the answers laugh in your pocket. You can teach anybody about Fortnite and shit, it's cool, but you can't talk about life. You can't. If you don't know the answer, like, why is mom or dad mad at me? Ask Google, YouTube. It's doing chores. If you don't do your chores, your parents get mad at you. Is that right or wrong? And so on and so on. I go, all the answers laugh in your pocket, man. It's like, I'm trying to be coaching, but your generation, no. You have no excuse in life. I'm sorry, but it sounds hard, but it's the damn truth. I want to, any question I have in the world for myself, anything, Google, YouTube. Google, I can read, YouTube, I can watch. For the most part, someone did a video about it or did a forum about it. For sure, forums, 1,000. YouTube, probably like 90% for sure. See, I already know the answer. So if I, like, there's a question I forgot. Oh, for example, like we recycle cardboard, right? Which either tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna type it in. Like, I'm curious to know how do they recycle cardboard? Like, okay, it's got ink on it, it's been tainted, used, etc. How do they recycle it? So, I mean, I burn it. You can't really know, do they burn it? Do they wash it off? Like mushy, and so on and so on. Like, I'm curious to know the answer. And what am I gonna do? YouTube. What's the procedure or whatever when they recycle paper? How do they recycle it? I guarantee there's a video. I'm not for sure informed about it. When will I get a video? And so on and so on. So that's why, I tell my kiddos, man, I'm harsh with you guys, yes, but only because when y'all bother me, trigger me, right? And I know that. I'm telling you, y'all bother me, trigger me. You guys are the only people in the whole world that I'll pop up with. But teenagers and adults, nah, I slap the shit out of you with words. I'm gonna just drop this in your face as we go as YouTube. It's cussing wrong. It's doing wrong. All that good shit. All that extra life in your pocket, man. Simple as that. And when they say life's hard, nah. I promise you it's not hard. It's easy. Pathetically, it's the cherry on top. We made it hard not knowing because why? The people around us. So I tell my kids, when I look at, who come visit us? Very little people. Do you see me talk to anybody other than certain people on the phone and that's it? But locally, anybody? Nah, you used to see me talk to a lot more people before, right? Not anymore, because I pushed everybody away. Like 98% of people. Because when I was going through my shit last year, they were just like, oh, let's go party and kick it. You should have a girlfriend. I'll get over it. Easy shit to deal with. Push your ass away. Calm me, calm me. Don't go fuck. I don't care. See? I'm by myself, basically. I'm blessed every which way. Got one positive influence around me. They're going through it. And my kiddos. Co-parent the best ass. Got you. Very, very blessed. And I love it. I love it this way. I said earlier, how you need yourself first and foremost before anybody else knows 1,000. I have a big ass conversation with myself, verbally or in my head. Watch the flicks. Enjoy the flick. Just chill, lay down, just watch and observe the movie. Or cartoon or anime. All the answer life is in our fucking face not knowing. That's the mind blowing shit. So I tell my kid, I'll hold your hand, guide you which way. I need you guys to do better than I did and a lot of us in this world. I don't want to see you get hurt. I don't want to see you getting abused. When you see the narcs energy vampires bothering you, push them away, let them call you mean. Fuck it, let them call you mean. You're not mean. They'll be mean to you. So in reality, just talk to them. Am I mean for pushing you away, or are you mean for being mean to me? That's the real question. And like, what the fuck? Yeah, curveball, right? Use analogies. Come on, man. You have to ask everything with the question. You have to. So that's how when people get triggered on my shit. Like, am I being mean to you, or are you being mean to yourself by being mean to me? And so on and so on. So, yeah. But yeah, baby, I love you, Tyler, Mike. Yeah. You put up a lot of me when I get bothered with my kids. That's why I'm really blessed to have you. That's why I'm good. I'm good. Like, I have no worries in the world, man. Sleep good 1,000, wake up good 1,000. So yeah, I love you, 1,000. Love it, man. So it's the best in the world. I can be myself 1,000. I mean, I know I can be more emotional as far as like loving wise. I know I'll get there. I promise you. And it's not promise you as an individual. I ain't gotta prove it to you. I just prove it to myself. Obviously, actually, 1,000 words, 1,000. But that's my issue, which I will figure out for sure, definitely. I'm just trying to get everything in other words. Wusa, like my kids come on the weekend, we're good. And everyone's cleaning, we're good. Now I can show you, you in the whole world, man. Lips to fullest. I'm not just like when you call, when I'm bothered, my brother Turner, anyone call me in the squad, ask me a question like, yo, I'll talk to you, but if you hear me a little bit from my voice, it's my kids triggering me. And obviously, you and the whole world's understanding. But it's just I'm trying to do better. But yes, it's not their fault. It's my fault. So that's why every weekend we try. That's the beauty of this. It's therapy every weekend. We try and be on both sides. But I tell my kid I love you to death, but that's who I talk to. This shit I'm saying, shit I'm asking you, my parents, grandparents, aunties, and none of this shit. So that's why you guys have to give me y'all blessed, because I'm talking to y'all. And the idea is, take your time with kids. Don't be like your father. Have a zillion kids. Take your time and enjoy it to the fullest, man. Just enjoy life, man. And I hold you and I guide you. So that make me hella happy that y'all grow up and y'all make it. You do shit. And you don't only have positive around you. That's beautiful. Because you don't be like my age, figuring this shit out. Yes, it's never that common sense, but if all the shit I'm telling you is for when you don't get to mop up like I did, and a lot of us did, then if you live through us, if you do it at a younger age, that's the idea. I mean, so hey, life chat with me. How you doing? How's your night going? How's everything? How's family? But what you gonna call it? Yeah, that's what it's about. Verbalizing, showing love to each other, and guiding each other. That's the beautiful thing about the situation. Hey, whatever you got, you doing? How you been, man? How's it going? How's the family? How's your health? How's life? How's your little one? What can they say? But that's the beautiful thing of life. Once you figure it out, you just got positive around you. So that's why the only thing I say is I don't miss all that at all. I mean, talk to me. But that's why what you gonna call it. That's why I just pray for everybody. Have to get it, you know what I mean? So day by day, baby, so I tell everybody, as long as you wake up above ground, you'll make it. Another day to do good, another day to live, another day to figure it out. And vibe with other amps, quote unquote, positive people. So that's the idea, best as. But that's why, like me out here, why people dying, etc. I help them guide it which way. And it's just like, just the world dying bad. But the positive is, for the most part, everyone, for the most part, vibes with each other. They support each other. I live with each other, I get to see my baby at the end of the month. Hey, man, that's awesome, huh? 1,000. I gotta hear that. How you been? How's your health doing? Break time. Gotta take a power nap. Oh yeah, baby, for sure. I'll get off in 8 minutes for sure. But yeah, power naps is the best. Like, I just need 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Battery's like 90% charged. Sounds crazy as hell, but 18 minutes, man. I'm blessed. But yeah, I'm tired. Battery's getting low, so 8 more minutes, I'll be off. But yeah, like I tell you, day by day, baby stuff, helping get them the best as, man. So people will figure it out faster if they understand what they're going through. Help them control their overthinking. And if there was have a better day, because like when you have a support team or people that just guide you, uplift you, you feel good. But like I tell people at the same time, don't be codependent on me. Not in a bad way. The idea is not to have you codependent on me. I'll hold you and guide you. But the idea is to help you guide you yourself. So the day you can't get a hold of I or anybody you vibe with, you have to deal with who? Yourself. If you cannot deal with yourself, then you're codependent. You don't need to be doing that, which a lot of us do. That's why when we think, I know when it hurts us by our side, that's why we die. That's why it hurts. And that's me, like my name is Tommy. There'll be days I couldn't get a hold of all 10 of them. Because everybody has their own life, everyone works, they have a kid, etc. They're doctor's appointments and so on and so on. So what I would do, when I can get a hold of them, hey Twilight, how you doing, miss? How's your night going? How's health? How's everything? When I can get a hold of my 10 amps, if I'm going through my emotional breakdown, my anxiety, my depression, I get overwhelmed with the kiddos, vitamins, ¿cómo estás? I would just do it myself. So what I would do is grab this phone. I tell people, I tell everybody that's out here, first and foremost, you're on TikTok, or any platform you vibe by situation, life, etc. Yo, you're brave. High five to you. You know what I mean? From there, why is this is your free therapy? Free therapy 1,000, right? And if you have no one to talk to, get hold up, yo, use the phone correctly, not incorrectly. That's out of the phone. If you use it incorrectly, you're doing the J Dog entanglement, all this corny bullshit right here, right? So use the phone. Record yourself. If you cannot talk to yourself on this phone, record yourself, then you obviously have personal issues, which is self-hatred. You want to deal with yourself. And that's a no-no, which I understand. A lot of us go through it, yo. I hated myself for 39 years of my life. You can have love for others, yes, but not 1,000. How you have to love yourself first and foremost, mind, body, heart, soul, self, love 1,000 before you can love anybody else in the world 1,000. You can have love for your kids, parents, partner, etc. Yes, but not 1,000, because your head's your best friend or your worst enemy, and that's the shit. A lot of people don't realize that. That's why it hurt people. The sucks is wrong, yeah, but if you don't know about Emerson Narcs, and about the narcissist, then how are you supposed to know anything about life? You just go whatever your parents teach you, the schools teach you, and whoever you ride with. When someone does you dirty, it's life. People come and go. You know, all them corny traditional bullshit sayings, which I do not believe in tradition. Only certain small positive tradition, yes. Traditional sayings, like for example, YOLO, you only live once. Bullshit. That's the most corniest thing in the fucking world. Negative. You live every fucking day. You only die once. That's the shit. So a lot of people go, YOLO. I'm like, yo. It took me 39 years of my life to just figure out and say what I'm saying. That's why I fell back. Went through my healing process, awakening process, now I'm woke 1,000. Now I sound crazy. That's why I tell people, when people go through the awakening phase and become woke, especially when we become woke, a Neo, the referee of the Emerson Narcs, you call everybody out. So I tell you, y'all call everybody out. Emerson Narcs, not just Narcs, Emerson Narcs. And then you consider crazy. Who like they tell me, who are you to judge me? I'm Neo, man. I'm Neo. Are you a square circle? Square empathy, circle narcissist. That's what I'm asking you. You know what the empathy narcissist? Yo, you're on TikTok, Google it right there, or Google on YouTube, etc. But just right here, you can Emerson Narcs. You can find all about it in day one right here. Search for a narcissist. Watch the world die. Watch the world tell their stories, etc. What they went through. And we vibe with each other every which is why we have very similar stories. But no matter what, Emerson Narcs, both sides had bad childhoods. Like when you hear people say, "Yo, you're born as a narcissist," is not highly impossible. We break it down to the shit talk. Everybody's born as an empath. Well, after you were kids, you vibe and you have fun. You have your parents whoop your ass, right? You have a bad childhood, foster parents, all the good shit in the system. I can't tell you an age, but as kids, you get your ass beat set or you still deal with life, right? You don't worry about it. In reality, it's just a cold shedding my tears, my dad with my ass. I go by with my siblings and my best friends and my neighbors and shit. Just go by playing in the dirt, have fun, play games. See? I'm crying. It's not my nose, etc. I'm still caring. I just want to vibe and have fun. But as you start, and that's why as kids/teenagers, we choose to be like one of our parents who raised us, to be an empathist narcissist. Not knowing, that's a shit. If you're a narcissist, I don't make the rules up, but you're a lost cause, you can't be fixed. God can't even fix you. Why? Because the devil's disciple. The devil cannot step in God's house, quote unquote, but who can? The devil's disciples. The narcissist can 1,000. That's why you have these priests and higher powers in the quote unquote religion, whatever religion you believe in, is touching kids, raping kids. Tell me that's an empathist. Nah, it's a narcissist 1,000. That's why all these marks on their faces not knowing. That's why I tell people study those two small big words. And then when you understand what they are and how they function, look at your parents, look at your siblings, look at your partner, look at everybody around you. Who's a square empathist, who's a circle narcissist? That's why they have squares and circles. You can use an analogy, whatever analogy you want to use. You can call someone a narcissist, whatever analogy I mean. Mine are squares. I was on Seattle in 2000. So I'll be, who's the circles, the narcissist. If you vibe with me, you understand what I'm talking about. Be careful because that for sure is definitely a circle. See, if I want you, I'll let you know 1,000 for sure that's an arc. If you want to find the hard way, go back with them. And when they do you dirty, which is shot, because that's an arc's job, then what? You'll be like, oh, damn, you were right. Told you, I warned you. But it's okay. We all fall in faith, we all do mistakes in life, most definitely. I sound crazy, I'll be crazy. I hurt my feelings. But I tell people, all I'm doing is hold your hand, guide you. I can't fix nobody at all. And now nobody could fix you either, not even God. All we can do is hold your hand, guide you. Like God, the same thing. He's always in our ears. That's why 90% of our choices, what we do, is what? Premeditated. That's why I have it on here, premeditated, etc. So I know it's kind of harsh, but I've just learned to get your, stop in your heart to get your attention, so you can, understand what you're going through to a certain extent. Like, once again, your head's your best friend or your worst enemy. So all you're overthinking is triggered by what? A lot of people don't even know the answer, but the reason why, first and foremost, is if you have not let go of your ex/exes 1,000, not 500, 600, 1,000, then you still have bitterness, hatred towards them, and they still live in your head in your mansion. All the doors are painted wide open, right? So they live in that room rent free. And then you have to fall back. Look on what? Your past pain, toxic love, trauma, and child trauma 1,000. And that's where it gets tricky, because a lot of people work on their exes, which is awesome. High five for sure, 1,000. But they think, oh, I'm healed. Like, you're going through your healing process, awakening process, yes, but you're not healed. You're not woke. Nah, you try to get there, but A for effort. But you got to fall back. And that's why a lot of people that try to fix themselves, remember, first and foremost, you can't fix yourself with the body by your side. You can try, but it's going to be for sure potential toxic relationship might be, and that's kind of you. If you know you're hurt and you're broke, etc., why do you, it's first it makes you feel good, be Emperor Narc, why do you want to get in a situation, potentially yourself even more than you already have? And if someone already destroyed you, why do you want to keep going into the situation again? Yes, we have needs. Yes, we have understandable, but you can't keep body hopping. You can't keep being codependent on other people to make you feel good. First and foremost, in this world, you come first before anybody in this world. You have to become dependent of yourself, not codependent of others, to make you happy, etc. Nah, it's you first and foremost. Then after you love yourself 1,000, then your kiddos, your parents, whomever that's so vibe with you. You're not gonna show love 1,000 because you know how to love yourself 1,000, mind, body, heart, and soul, and self-love. 1,000 since a lot of us lost love for ourselves. Because why? We love the wrong individual. We overlove them, not knowing. And that's where it hurts more, because when they get to believe, cheat on you, etc., you don't get no closure. You die hard, right? Shit sucks. It hurts, right? But it's okay, because why? You're on TikTok, we vibe, and you learn about, you vibe with others that go through the same situation. Now you don't feel alone. And you gotta tell everyone here, yo, don't feel alone. We all say in the beginning, but yo, you're on the best platform in the world to about real shit, real talk, what's happening in this world. Emerson Rock. Yes, you have COVID. Yes, you have, racial, all this shit going on, but that's for the most part not really, but it's irrelevant, because you cannot. What can you do about race, religion, politics? Nothing. You can voice your opinion. Well, definitely, but you can't fix the shit about it, can you? That's why what you do, you just worry about yourself, best ass, and working on yourself. Work on what you can control in your life is your home, right? Your environment, your work, etc. That's what you can control. Anything on TV, social media, you can't control. I can just hold and guide people in life, and that's it. But I'm about to jump out because I'm hella exhausted. As you can tell, I'm slowing down dramatically because I'm very exhausted. It's been a long day. I've been up since, I don't know, in and out for 6 in the morning. I didn't seem that great because I had my boys in the weekend. I love my death, but it's a lot when my little baby has, in and out of sleep. So, but once again, whoever's on here, whoever's in my life today, my love and respect to you. My little guy coming up, and once again, like, it's not for clout, it's not for recognition, but in due time I shall get a little bit more noticed. I guess you could say if you want to use the word, because I just try to simplify it best as possible, which some people get offended because when I say it's all you have in this world, it's square limit to circle narcissists. You gotta figure out your individual, the people around you. And then I like that answer. I'm like, cool, make it hard for yourself. Whatever words you want to use is yours, not my ish. I'm just trying to help and guide you, simplify the situation, and help you guide you to control your overthinking. Sorry, guys, I'm passing out. So, have a good night. Stay fresh. Remember, team spirit all day. Really keep it 1,000. That's why it's team amps. And day by day baby steps, man. That's how we can do. As long as we go above ground tomorrow, today, today's a new day, etc. Depending on what part of the world you're in, that's another day to do good. Even if you're going through the shit, going through the owner, don't ever feel like you're alone. You're watching this, etc. You can DM me. I can chop it up with you. I'll guide you which way. Ask me whatever question you like on DMs. I can make you think about it, go lie about it, so on and so on. Don't be shy, I got you. No one deserves to be questioned in self-worth. And it sucks if it's yes. As for me, I'm like when someone go, I need to work on my being more affectionate, etc. Because that part is my part I need to work on. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How you doing, miss? How's your night going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Going good, actually. Match invitation? Was that a match, huh? Let's do this. Bing, bing. But yeah, I'm about to jump off. I guess some people like I don't mind doing lies for sure. As long as people know it. Like, I want to tell everybody like, yo, some people come at me in a negative way. They tell me, yo, let's do a live. Talk about elaborate. Do a debate, but open minded debate. Something like that. But keep it positive, guys. Stay fresh. Have a good night. Team Spread all day, every day. Team Maps. Keep it 1,000. And just, remember, guys, just day by day baby steps, man. Remember, there's no one can change nobody but yourself. That's our flaw. We try to change people and turn lose love for ourselves by overloving the wrong individuals, helping the wrong individuals. When in reality, we should be helping ourselves first and foremost. Pay for ourselves first and foremost. Give one chance, sure, but not 1,000. Don't do that. That's traditional bullshit ways, and because religion, we're brainwashed. Because it's traditional ways, we're brainwashed. And that's why we're pretty much stuck in a generational cycle, not knowing, and we're pretty much set up to fail, not knowing. But it's cool because now we're talking. So stay fresh, guys. Have a good night. Take care. Be safe, and take care, guys. Ciao.